Caldwell.
It's time for Caldwell County Tiger Baseball, brought to you by McDonald's, First Southern National Bank, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, Tri-Cities Incorporated, Fredonia Valley Bank, Caldwell Medical Center, Hidalgo Rural Electric, Planters Bank, the Princeton Electric Plant Board, Echo Charlie, Porter Gas Company, AFC A&W, the Woodall Agency, and La Pequeña Mexican Restaurant.
And welcome to VFW Ballpark on a beautiful, absolutely sunlit day. Game time is at 7 o'clock. We're about 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. We'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. We'll have the national anthem. But today is the All-A sectional final, the first region versus the second region. Carlisle County Comets representing the first region, and the Caldwell County Tigers representing the second region. A lot of spectators gathering, a big crowd from Carlisle County, a big crowd from Caldwell County here at the ballpark. Beautiful field, just really, really well prepped, and no dips, humps, rises, whatever that we see in a lot of fields that we play in around Western Kentucky. It's an absolutely beautiful field, and certainly worthy of a championship game between two pretty good baseball teams. Carlisle County comes in with a record of 10-5, having won 10 games in a row.
Once again, baseball.
So they have righted the ship after an early situation where they faltered a little bit. Caldwell County, with only 3 losses so far this year, just having played some really exceptional baseball. And today, for the Tigers, Shane Burns will be getting the starting nod. And for Carlisle County, it will be Corbin Hayden on the mound. Right now, the PA system will be introducing the starting lineups, and we'll go over them right now. Number 4 for Carlisle County hitting first, playing center field, Michael Thomason.
Hamaraki Nishide. Third base. Number 5.
Tell him he had practice.
Yeah.
You know, the second line hitter in the lineup for Carlisle County, well, I had to work on that pronunciation, is an exchange student from Japan, Tamahaki Nishide. And I worked with David Brown, who is the PA announcer on that. And when he got the name correct, he got almost a standing ovation from the Carlisle County fans. Hitting third for Carlisle County, their third baseman, Ian Fry. Hitting fourth, the catcher, Truman Davis. Hitting fifth, shortstop, Davin McGee.
Gavin Jones.
At first base, hitting seventh is Trevor Elder, followed by the right fielder, Cole DeWeese, the designated hitter, Gavin Jones, and left fielder, Coleman Yarbrough. And both teams today will employ the designated hitter for
Hall, Brett Stevens, and Brad.
And for Carlisle County, the designated hitter today is Gavin Jones. He'll be hitting for the pitcher, Corbin Hayden. And for the Caldwell County Tigers, Ty Ramey will be the designated hitter, and he'll be hitting for the left fielder, John Davis. And now we get the starting lineups for the Caldwell County Tigers.
Playing short, number 2, Noah.
And number 2 leading off for the Tigers will be Noah Brown.
Number 14, Gabe.
In center fielder is Gabe East.
Playing third base, number 6.
At third base is Jace Ryan Felker.
Second base, number 11, Dylan Gray.
At second base, hitting cleanup is Dylan Gray.
Number 10.
On the mound today for the Caldwell County Tigers, as we have said, is Shane Burns.
Right field.
Hitting fifth, hitting sixth, the catcher. Number 3, Bryce Thomas. Oliver Parker.
First base, number 23, Tater Van Hoosier.
At first base, Tate Van Hoosier.
Hitter, 16, Ty Ramey. And your left fielder, number 20, John Davis. The remainder of your Tigers, along with head coach.
The rest of the Tigers coming in out on the field, lining up down the first base line.
Coach Joey Easton, that's Bob out there. Hey! Would you remain standing?
And we're going to have our national anthem, and we'll go back to the studio for these special messages while the national anthem is being played.
Spangled Banner. Take it away, Seth.
Best place to experience delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine with an extensive menu that has something for everyone. Choose from local favorites like fajitas, chimichangas, burritos, and Maria's favorite with rice, grilled onions, and peppers, chicken, shrimp, steak, or a combination topped with La Potosina's mouth-watering cheese sauce. That's La Potosina with 2 locations to serve you in Princeton and Marion. La Potosina Mexican Restaurant. Here's a reminder from your Princeton Electric Plant Board. Meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric Plant Board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric Plant Board, Princeton's #1 energy source.
There aren't many places you can buy a vehicle where the sales team has combined experience of over 103 years. At Tri-Cities Incorporated in Princeton, we would love for you to meet our friendly and experienced sales staff. Brett Ladd, a Princeton native, has been selling cars here for 20 years. Tommy Harrison, native of Fredonia, with ties in Princeton and Lyon County, 13 years. Lee Hughes, Trice's grandson, has been here for 9 years. Brian Croft from Crittenden County, 8 years. Glenn Gray, another of Trice's grandsons, 3 years. And the newest addition to our sales team, Jared Singleton, originally from Marion, now living in Princeton. Our sales manager, Trent Burton, has racked up 30 years in the car business, and our finance director, Shauna Jaggers, with 20 years in auto finance. Shop where experience counts. Tri-Cities Incorporated, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
You can always expect great things at Planters Bank. When we say expect great things, what we're really saying is Planters Bank is here to provide the financial services you need. Planters Bank believes in the strength of our community. It is a full-service financial institution. Our employees have a true passion for helping our neighbors, and it shows. See Jake Pepper and the rest of the Planters Bank staff at 208 North Jefferson. Planters Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back to VFW Ballpark. National anthem just being concluded. The wind conditions here are just almost non-existent. The flag in right field is limp on the pole. Shane Burns on the mound taking his warm-up tosses, and we're just about ready for baseball action here in Princeton. Getting the third baseman today for the Tigers, as usual, Jace Ryan Felker. At shortstop, Noel Brown. Second baseman is Dylan Gray. First base is Tate Van Hoosier today while Shane's on the mound. In left field, John Davis. Center field, Gabe East. And in right field is Oliver Parker. Shane just about to conclude his warm-up tosses.
Nothing like a little Metallica to get rolling, Bob.
Yeah, and there goes down to second base, and we are ready for baseball right now. And we're glad you could join us on this beautiful evening here. We thank our sponsors for making this possible, and later on in the broadcast, we'll be talking about what we're going to be doing over the weekend. And we hope to be in Owensboro on Sunday, hoping the girls can pull off a couple wins tomorrow
Carlisle County,
so that we can go to Owensboro and broadcast whatever happens up there.
And that will be a live video stream only. It will not be over the air, Bob.
Okay. And the first batter in is for Michael Thomason. The first pitch is swung on and fouled back here to the screen.
I love the throwback look that our Tigers have. That
we are in our uniforms as I won't say 1940s, but they're white with just the big C on the left pocket, left flap. Everybody has their stirrups on and up. Next pitch in is a call strike 2 to Michael Thomason.
Yeah, it's a good baseball look. It's just classic.
Yes. Burns looking in. 0-2 the count to Thomason. The next pitch on the way. Swung on and foul back here to the screen. Count remains. No balls and 2 strikes. On deck, Tamaki Nishide. And the next pitch from Shane is a little off-speed pitch into the dirt for ball 1. Count now to the first hitter of the game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shane has assigned the wind, and the pitch on the way is swung on and tipped into the catcher's mitt.
Off to a mighty good start there.
1 out here in the top of the first.
And now the plate, number 1, Tomoaki Nishide.
And stepping into the box is a Japanese exchange student for Carlisle County, Tomoaki Nishide. Shane has his sign into the full wind, and the pitch taken high for ball 1. Shane with a deep breath, rocks and fires high again for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here in the top of the first. Just starting, no score. Shane with the sign, the wind, and the pitch is just a little bit high for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes, the count on Tomoaki Nishide. And the next pitch coming in is
that's right down there.
Down center for a call, strike 1. Three balls and 1 strike to count. Shane rocks and fires. Ball 4 high and outside. Carlisle County with their first runner of the day.
Right.
Into the batter's box now is the number 3 hitter, third baseman Ian Fry.
Get 2 Tigers!
Ian looking down at his coach at third base and getting the sign. Shane will be pitching from the stretch. Come set, check of the runner at first, and the pitch to the plate is swung on and foul back here. The count, no balls and 1 strike to Ian Fry.
Got a feeling Nishide probably has a little speed out there, Bob.
You would think he's small, lean, probably quick too. Not running. Next pitch comes into the dirt, blocked by
Good play by Bryce there.
Yes, and the count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Little off-speed pitch from Shane, got away from him a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the first. Beautiful night for baseball.
It can't get much better.
And Shane rocks and fires down low for ball 2. Now it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Ian Fry. On deck, the catcher, Truman Davis. Sun's just about ready to go down. Lights are on here. The next pitch in, swung on and foul tip, held by Bryce Thomas, but only for strike 2. Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And back into the box, Fry steps. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Check of the runner at first. Shane to the plate. That's a good right down central for a call, strike 3.
Way to go, Shane!
2 outs here. I don't know how he can take those pitches. He had to be frozen. He couldn't offer at it, and it was as good a looking pitch as you could have ever.
The look on his face was not good when he walked away from the plate.
So we have 2 outs here, runner at first base, and into the box, the cleanup hitter, Truman Davis. Shane, and look at the runner at first, to the plate, into the dirt. There goes Nishide to second. To throw down to second is not in time. And that will not be a stolen base. That will be a wild pitch into the dirt.
Right.
Almost a nice play by Bryce Thomas to
tell you the truth. Yeah, he really got up and fired it, and it was closer than it should have been, probably.
Yes. We had about probably a half a second delay trying to find the ball out of the dirt, and that's exactly what made it. Ball goes for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to Davis. A runner in scoring position for the Comets here in the top of the first inning. Shane on the rubber, looking in, getting a sign, still looking. Now has it. Check of the runner at second, and to the plate he comes. Swung on and fouled back here to the screen for strike 1. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Shane on the rubber, getting a sign, now steps back off the rubber. Now we're back in the box again. Shane on the rubber, looking in as a sign now from the stretch position. The pitch to the plate is a little pop. The second baseman, Dylan Gray, is over and has it for the third out. Pop to number 4 for the third out. For Carlisle County here in the top of that first inning, they get no runs on no hits. They leave 1 runner on base, and at the end of 1/2 inning of play, Carlisle County nothing. Caldwell County coming to bat.
Ice cold and refreshing soft drinks are still just $1 at McDonald's every day. And that's the news, now the weather. Soft drink lovers at McDonald's report enjoying ice cold deliciousness. Also reported, chance of refreshment, 100%. Get any size soft drink for just $1, only at McDonald's. A la carte only, limited time offer at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Caldwell Medical Center Sleep Lab offers diagnosis for a variety of sleep problems, including sleep apnea. 1 in every 5 Americans have significant sleep difficulties, which, when diagnosed properly, can be successfully treated. Symptoms of sleep disorders include fatigue, morning headaches, impotence, frequent urination, irritability, memory loss, high blood pressure, and loud snoring. If you have some of these symptoms, we may be able to help you identify and treat them before they cause more serious health conditions. Caldwell Medical Center offers studies in lab and in your home depending on your insurance company's requirements. Call 270-365-0300 for more information.
And we're back here at the VFW ballpark. Carlisle County coming to bat. Carlisle County with no runs in the first inning. Left 1 runner stranded. And on the mound for Carlisle County, their left-hander. Both pitchers today throwing from the left side, Corbin Hayden. So that means Jace Ryan Felker and Bryce Thomas will be hitting from the right side today. Warm-up tosses just about to be completed. 2 more tosses, and we'll be ready for action here in the bottom of the first inning. Noah Brown, Gabe East, Jace Ryan Felker, your first 3 hitters. Anybody gets on, the cleanup hitter, Dylan Gray. And the final toss is coming in from Hayden. There goes the throw down to second. And Carlisle County throws it around the infield, back to the mound area. Noah Brown getting ready to step into the box. Baseball action about to occur.
And now the plate for your Caldwell County Tigers, number 2, Noah Brown.
And we're ready to go. Noah in the box. Hayden on the mound for the Comets, looking into his full line, and the first pitch is ball 1 high. I believe this was a pitcher that we saw last year, Ty, at Carlisle. Bardwell. Next pitch is swung on and lofted foul. The first baseman over it and makes a nice running catch for the out.
Right to the sun.
Yeah. Fouls out to the first baseman. 1 out here.
Number 14,
In the bottom of the first inning. Into the box is Gabe East. And I should mention, Ty, that some of these Carlisle County kids and some of these Caldwell County kids last year played for the Mayfield Junior Legion team. First pitch swinging, line ball into left field. off the bat of Gabe East. And Caldwell County with their first hit, first runner of the day. And there were 4 Caldwell County kids playing on that team. They were Gabe East, Oliver Parker, Tate Van Oozer, and John Davis. And for Carlisle County, the center fielder Michael Thomason, the first baseman Trevor Elder, and the pitcher Corbin Hayden. So these kids, some of these kids know each other.
Yeah, that's really cool that they do that. And
the first pitch in to Jace Ryan Felker, hitting from the right side, is taken high for ball 1. Runner at first base is Gabe East. Hayden from the stretch position, now to the plate, is upstairs for ball 2. Hayden looks like he might have a great move to first base.
I was just going to say that, Bob.
He had Gabe frozen a little bit with that little herky-jerky leg kick. With the lead now to the plate, swung on and popped up, and maybe the first baseman running over, and out of play. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike to Jace Ryan Felker. Jace Ryan looking down at Coach Stallings at third base for the signs. Into the box, 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Check of the runner at first and to the plate. Swung on and popped foul again out of play to the right side. Count evens to Jace Ryan at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and this being that 7 o'clock start, the sun is not going to be a big factor, at least for us this afternoon.
It's just about gone.
Just about gone.
Yes. The 2-2 pitch from Hayden on the way is looped high for ball 3. Full count to Jace Ryan Felker. On deck is the second baseman, Dylan Gray. Throw gets away from the pitcher, but obviously backing up. The play was the second baseman, no advance. Hayden back on the mound with the ball, looking in where the sign has it. From the stretch, the pitch to the plate. Swung on the foul back here to the screen. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't know if that hesitation in Hayden's delivery is deliberate, or is it because of the runner over there leading off. I'm curious to see if he delivers the same way when there's nobody on.
And a looping ball into going to foul in left field for a bloop single for Jace Ryan Felker. Fisted that ball out there to left center.
Dylan Gray.
And the question of that, Ty, is when you have base runners, that's when you're in your stretch.
Yeah,
that's
right.
No base runners in his full line, and I don't think he has that little hesitation.
Right, when he has, yeah.
But he has to have that same motion while he's in a stretch position, or it will be a balk.
Yeah.
First pitch into Dylan Gray is bounded up the middle. It's going to get through. Jace Ryan Felker around third. Gary Beast with the first run of the game. My bad. Stopping at second base is Jace Ryan Felker. And Dylan Gray with a base hit to open scoring here in Princeton. RBI for Jace Ryan Felker.
Shane Burns.
Runners at first and second for the Tigers. Gabe off and running with that ball, and almost no play on. The throw did get through, but Jace Ryan could not advance to third. The first pitch to Shane is lofted into center field on the fly. The center fielder is there and has it for the second out.
Shane with that ball.
Shane got good metal on that ball.
He did.
Actually, it was a line drive to the center field.
It was. Sometimes they just get hit where people are, you know.
Bryce Thomas into the box now. Getting in the sixth position, 2 runners on base. The Tigers up 1-0 early in this game. Chance to get up more. One runner in scoring position is Jace Ryan Felker at second. Hayden to the plate with his first pitch. Here's a looping drive. It's going to get down in right field. Jace Ryan will score. Going to third base and second base is Bryce Thomas. Bryce with a single. 4 hits so far for the Tigers here in the first, and scoring on the play was Jace Ryan Felker from second base.
Tigers have come out here with swinging the bats now.
Swinging the bats well. At third base, Dylan Gray. At second base is Bryce Thomas and Oliver Parker into the box for the Tigers. Dylan Gray with an RBI. Then the first pitch into Oliver is swung on and fouled out of play down the right side. Umpire steps out from behind the plate. I'm not sure what the deal is. The no ball, 1 strike pitch on the way to Oliver is taken high for ball 1. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. On deck is the first baseman Tate Van Hoosier. Hall County leading here 2-0 in the bottom of the first. Next pitch into Oliver is wide outside for ball 2. Hayden, full windup. The next pitch in is fly ball skied into left field. The left fielder is under it. Center fielder is going to take it for the third out. So fly ball to the center fielder ends the bottom of the first inning, but for Caldwell County. 2 runs on 4 hits. They leave 2 runners on base, and at the end of 1 complete inning of play here in Princeton, Caldwell County 2, Carlisle County 0.
This is Jack from First Southern National Bank. I'm excited to share I'm moving my office to our Princeton branch. That means the next time you're looking for a loan, whether big or small, you've got another convenient First Southern location to choose from. Be sure to stop by to see us the next time you're in town. First Southern National Bank has 2 branches in Caldwell County, 1013 West Main and 101 West Washington Street. Visit us online at www.fsmb.net. First Southern National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409-424, NMLS 1628379.
Outdoor lighting can be a simple and inexpensive way to add value and security to your home or business. Lighting accents your home, makes it more attractive. It can also provide security and safety and increase the hours of work and enjoyment in your yard. Penny Ryan Electric offers a variety of security lights for home and business. Contact your local Penny Ryan Electric office for details and lighten up your outdoor living. Penny Ryan Electric, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Go ahead. And we're back here at the ballpark, hoping the music will quit soon.
It's all right, just keep rolling.
And for Carlisle County, leading off here in the top of the second will be Davin McGee, the
Now,
shortstop.
Number 21, Davin McGee.
Caldwell County with 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning to jump out to a 2-0 lead here. Shane with a deep breath into his wind, and the pitch on the way is taken low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike to count. Caldwell County with hot bats in the bottom of the first with 4 hits. The next pitch from Shane is ripped down the first baseline foul. Count evens to Davin McGee at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, they definitely came out smoking. They were patient at the plate, Bob, waited for a pitch to drive, and they got it.
And looks like we'll be able to put the ball in play just about every hitter now. And the umpire steps out as Dylan Gray at second base was adjusting his shoelace. Nice move by the umpire in that case.
Ooh, what a pitch.
Is checked down at first base, and it was a swing by Davin McGee. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That was a wicked pitch.
Yes,
really.
that was a big break on that ball. Next pitch in is just a little bit low again, close, just a little bit below the knees. Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Davin McGee. On deck is Trevor Elder. Shane winds and fires outside for ball 3. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count to Davin McGee. Shane in the line, and the pitch on the way is bounded foul down the first base line again. Hitter swinging a little bit late on the pitches that he's fouled. Again, the count remains full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Shane asking for another ball. I think the ball that just got fouled is out of play is the one he wants, and he has it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count. Next pitch on the way is blasted down the right field line. It's foul ball. Giving chase on that was Oliver Parker. Probably within about 5 feet of that ball. Count still remains full.
I got a dribble glass over here. My coffee.
And we're getting the ball thrown back into the home plate umpire. Shane back on the rubber. 3-2 the count to Davin McGee, and the next pitch in is on the corner. Great looking pitch, dropped in there. Shane really looking sharp.
Wow, I was going to tell you, it could be, I mean,
Trevor Elder.
Just one of those nights he looks like he's got his good stuff.
Which you don't like to see him go into 3-ball counts, but that pitch was an off-speed breaking pitch and as opposed to a fastball. First pitch in to Trevor Elder is high for ball 1. So there's 1 out here in the top of the 2nd inning. Caldwell County up 2-0 in this 1.5 inning game so far. The next pitch swung on and missed by Elder. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike.
And Elder was just overpowered by that pitch.
A little behind on that ball. The next pitch from Shane on the way is bingo right down central. Call strike 2. He looks comfortable on the mound too.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. His balls are doing exactly what he wants them to do. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch on the way. A little outside for ball 2. Working on him right now.
He's definitely pitching relaxed, so to speak.
2-2 the count to Trevor Elder. 1 out here for the Comets in the top of the 2nd. The next pitch in is inside for ball 3. Nice location, but just a little bit inside. Again, another full count. What you don't want to see is a lot of full counts in a type game here. Shane, the 3-2 pitch on the way.
There it is.
Swung on and missed.
Yep.
Foul tip held by the catcher. 2 outs here for the Comets. In the top of the 2nd, stepping in is the right fielder, Cole DeWeese. 2 outs for the Comets. DeWeese in the box. Shane into his line, and the first pitch on the way. Lined almost into the Tiger dugout. But did not connect with anybody. I'm happy
got the post over there, Bob.
Yeah, it may have a cut on the baseball.
That's one of those that you don't have a lot of time to react on. When
Coach East is sitting over there on the bucket.
He's got a big grin on.
Pitching coach giving the sign, and he just missed him about a foot. And the 0-1 pitch in to DeWeese is in there for a call strike 2. And DeWeese now in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd. The next pitch in, swung on and missed for strike 3.
Wow. He's rocking and rolling, Bob. There's no doubt about it.
Yes.
You gonna?
No, we're going to go into commercial.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you were going to give a summary of the inning real quick.
Okay, excuse me. Yes, excuse me. I'm falling down on the job here.
That's okay.
For Carlisle County here in the top of the 2nd, they get no runs on no hits, nobody left on base. Now we're ready for some commercial.
It happens to the best.
Gas Company is a full-service local and family-owned propane company offering services in Princeton, Cadiz, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Porter Gas is offering specials on propane. Porter Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Porter Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Porter Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
And welcome back to VFW Ballpark. we get through 7 innings of this game without me having hearing loss, I'll be surprised.
I wish the speaker would bite the dust, don't you?
I don't know what the amps this thing is, but they got it pretty well amped up.
Yeah, well, it's a special night. It's a sectional, and these kids are having fun out here, and it really gets the players fired up to hear their song.
The atmosphere here is fabulous.
Oh, it is
fantastic. Yeah. I mean, a good ball game, good teams. And so we'll tolerate it now.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. We can hang with it.
And I can always have Saturday to get my hearing back.
That's right.
So here in the bottom of the second inning, stepping in and leading it off for the Tigers, the first baseman Tate Van Hooser, followed by the designated hitter Ty Ramey, and then back to the top of the lineup. Hayden rocks and fires. First pitch is just a little bit outside to Tate.
Now watch his delivery, Bob. There's nobody on. He has his little hesitation there.
Yeah, we'll watch. Not as deliberate as he is with it on base, but there's a little bit of, there he goes, a little pause. Swung on and bounded to the third baseman. He's up. The long throw to first is in time for the out.
That's a nice play by the third baseman.
That's about as long as a throw as you can make for third base.
It is.
And Ty Ramey, Tate just about beat it out, but about a step short. If that third baseman juggles it just a little bit, Tate's on base.
Yes.
And into the batter's box is Ty Ramey, all 6'7" of him. And Hayden into the line in the first pitch on the way. There's a little slow curve in there, swung on and missed for strike one. Hayden back into the line, the next pitch, swung on again, the same kind of pitch.
He fed him 2 of those in a row.
I believe I'd feed him a third one.
Well, it wouldn't hurt.
No balls and 2 strikes, and this next pitch in from Hayden is just exactly that, but it just misses a little bit outside.
And he laid off of it. He knew it was coming.
Well, I don't know what he's going to get. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hope he gets to sit on a fastball.
Ty Ramey, the next pitch in is in there. A little slow call, third strike on Ty Ramey.
There's another off-speed pitch.
Yes, and it's one of those where he comes in, it looks high, but then when he gets there, lack of velocity, it drops through the strike zone. Noah Brown into the batter's box now. Noah popped out to the first baseman his first time. First pitch in from Hayden is that same pitch again, but it stays high. He's not trying to throw the fastball, it appears, at least in this inning.
Yeah, and if you wonder, you got 6'7" Ty Ramey, and then you have Noah Brown.
And the next pitch in to Noah Brown is taken inside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on deck is Gabe East. Gabe with our opening hit of the game. And the next pitch from Hayden is looped down the right field line. It's going to be fouled, and the right fielder cannot get there.
As he was playing,
he was way over in the right center.
Yeah, he was playing for him to pull, I guess.
And that ball was fouled maybe 15 feet, and he was still 30 feet from it when it hit the ground. Coach Stallin's coming down the line, saying something to Noah back in the batter's box area. Now back into the box, count 2 balls and 1 strike. Hayden into his windup, and the next pitch is just a little bit outside. That looked good from here.
Boy, it did.
I don't know how you can take those, but 3 balls, 1 strike pitch on the way by Hayden is down the middle for a call, strike 2. Full count now to Noah Brown. 3-2, 2 outs here for the Tigers in the bottom of the second. The next pitch in is a bounding ball up to the second baseman. He's up. The throw to first is not in time. Noah Brown beats it out. Slow bounder up the middle.
That's good.
Noah hustling down the line, beats it out for his first hit of the game and the Tigers' 5th hit of the day.
East.
And Gabe East into the box now. Gabe, his first time up, singled. 1 for 1 on the evening. Also a run scored back in the first inning. Hayden from the stretch position now steps off the rubber. Noah retreats back to first base, and we'll do this all over again. No count to Gabe East. Hayden from the stretch position to the plate is a little bit inside.
Good eye, Gabe.
Ball 1 on deck is Jay Steinfelker.
Hayden's got a pretty good off-speed pitch
He
there.
has a nice-looking off-speed pitch. The 1-ball, no-strike pitch on the way to the plate is bounded to the second baseman. He's up. The throw to first is just barely in time. Gabe really hustling down the line, made that close.
Certainly did.
For the third out here in the Tiger bottom half of the second inning for the Tigers, they get no runs. We have 1 hit. We leave 1 runner on base, and at the end of 2 complete innings of play here in Princeton, Caldwell County 2, Carlisle County nothing.
I can't wait to see you again.
This is Brad Harrelson, a financial advisor with Encompass Wealth Management. I've been partnered with the Woodall Insurance Agency for the past 13 years. In just the same way the Woodall Agency has worked hard to be your local insurance agent, I want to be the person you think of for your financial advice. So give me a call at 365-5541 or stop by our office in Princeton to discuss your financial future. You'll be glad you did.
I'm KFC's Extra Crispy Colonel. You're the extra busy regular person who has to make dinner for a family of 4. But you can shirk that responsibility because my Extra Crispy $20 fill-up from KFC contains 8 pieces of freshly double-breaded extra crispy chicken, 4 biscuits, 2 orders of mashed potatoes, and a side of coleslaw for just $20. That'll feed 'em. KFC is extra crispy good.
Pricing and participation may vary. Tax and substitutions extra.
And we're back here at the ballpark. 2 complete innings of play gone into the record book. Caldwell County owning a 2-0 lead over Carlisle County. And into the box, leading it all for the Comets here in the top of the third is their number 8 hitter, their designated hitter, Gavin Jones.
Gavin Jones.
Shane so far with 5 strikeouts through 2 innings and 1 walk. Shane looking into his full line, and the pitch taken a little bit high for ball 1.
That's not too shabby.
No, that's winning baseball. And the next pitch from Shane is in the same position again, just a little outside and high for ball 2. On deck, the left fielder, Coleman Yarbrough. The 2-0 pitch on the way from Shane is right down central for a call, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike the count now to the Comet hitter. Shane winds and fires, swung on and missed for strike 2. Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jones. No outs here in the top of the third. Nobody on base for the Comets. The next pitch on the way is swung on and fouled back here to the screen. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coach, he's retrieving that ball, putting it back into play. The 2-2 pitch on the way from Shane Burns is in the dirt and low. Great scoop by Bryce Thomas on that.
It certainly was.
Actually, it wasn't a scoop, it was a block.
Yeah, I mean, that thing fell probably a 1.5 to 2 feet in front of the home plate.
3 ball, 2 strike pitch on the way is swung on and missed. Foul tip again and held by Bryce Thomas. That's about the 3rd foul tip he's held on to. So there's 1 out here in the
and as they say, Bob, that ain't easy.
No, that's hard. That tells you they're not getting much of a piece of the ball.
Yeah, right.
And into the box, the number 9 hitter, Coleman Yarbrough. The first pitch to him is down low, squibs past the catcher, and another ball back into play. Ball 1 the count to Coleman Yarbrough. Shane into his windup, and the next pitch on the way is swung on and missed for strike one. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Only 1 base runner so far today for Carlisle County, and that was a walk back in the first inning. Shane's 1-1 pitch on the way is just a little bit low.
And who was the runner that he walked, Bob?
Tommy Aki Nishida.
There you go.
We had a little coach went over that name with me in the pregame lineup because it's always mispronounced.
Oh yeah.
So I said, well, just trust me, coach. We'll get it right.
Now.
We'll get it right on the PA too. And the next pitch in is low for ball 3, and the next pitch is right down central for a call, strike 2. Another full count for Shane here.
But believe it or not, my name was always mispronounced in school, and it's just like it sounds, but it's Engelbert or Engel. You know,
I'm sure anything more than 6 letters.
That's it.
Swung on, and that one got into the dugout down the right side. Again, swinging late. I believe I'd give me a shield up there. I was Coach East. Or get a glove on one.
They're after him.
Yeah.
They're after him tonight.
Count still remains full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Shane to the plate on the inside corner for a call, strike 3.
A lot of it has to do, Bob, though, with Shane's pitching, and they just can't get around.
Well, for sure.
Yeah.
And if they get the bat on the ball, it's a rocket because it's coming in there probably in the 88, 89 miles per hour range.
Exactly.
Back to the leadoff hitter for Comets number 4, the center fielder, Michael Thomason. Shane's first pitch on the way to the plate is bounded to the shortstop. Noah Brown up. The throw to first is in time for the out. Play goes 6-3 for the third out here in the top of the third for Carlisle County. Here in the top of the third, no runs on no hits, nobody left on base. And at the end of 2 1/2 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 2, Carlisle County nothing.
Credit card fraud, Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
And welcome back to beautiful VFW Ballpark. Leading it off here in the bottom of the third for the Tigers will be Jace Ryan Felker, followed by Dylan Grave, then Shane Burns. Anybody gets on, Bryce Thomas. Jace Ryan's first time up was a bloop single in the left field. Driving in Gabe East with the first runner of the game. Caldwell County would later add another run in the bottom of the first inning, and here in the bottom of the third, we lead 2-0 over Carlisle County. Chase Ryan hitting again from the right side is a switch hitter, batting against the left-handed pitching of Corbin Hayden. And we're just about ready for action here. Hayden on the rubber, winds, and the first pitch is in there for a call, strike 1. Hayden working quickly, as Shane Burns is doing too. The next pitch on the way is just a little bit low. Check down at first base did not go, so the count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike to Jace Ryan Felker leading off here in the bottom of the third inning.
Yeah, Bob, we're scooting right along, about 38 minutes in.
Next pitch is bounded foul down the third base line. Count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So with only 38 minutes, it is moving fast.
Yeah, we started right just before 7 o'clock. I think the first pitch was right around 6 6:56, 6:57.
It was just maybe about a minute or too early. And the next pitch into Jace Ryan goes high. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
But that's indicative, too, of a good pitching, a lot of good pitching.
Next pitch in is low at the knees for ball 3.
Hayden's run it full here.
Yes. He hadn't had many full counts on
No, he hasn't.
And the next pitch is swung on and popped foul out of play here behind us. Count remains. And the 3-2 pitch on the way to Jace Ryan Felker has popped up, and it's going to get out of play again over here to the right side.
I saw that, yeah.
And we'll do it all over again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jace Ryan battling the last 2 pitches for pop-ups. Out of play. The 3-2 pitch on the way to the plate is taken high for ball 4.
That's good at bat, Bob. Ran the count full, was patient.
Number 11, Dylan Gray.
And Dylan Gray steps into the batter's box. Dylan singles his first time up. Looking down to Coach Salins at third. Steps into the box. Your runner at first base is Jace Ryan Felker. Jace Ryan having scored once already tonight. First pitch from Dylan is lofted down the first base line. The right fielder after it cannot get there. Drops in foul territory for strike 1.
That right fielder has made several treks across the field over there.
He's getting his sprints in, I think, during the game. If he has to run sprints after the game, I believe I'd kind of petition the manager not to have to run.
Of course,
that's at least 3 he's been on.
Well, and of course,
dead run. I think he's moved over a little closer to the line.
Because they got Dylan, they're playing him to pull, of course.
And with a delivery such as Hayden has, you expect it to be hit to the left side. Throw to first, just a courtesy throw. No balls and 1 strike, the count to Dylan Gray. Dylan digging in. Hayden set. And to the plate he comes. Swung on and missed for strike 2.
That's a good cut.
Yes. No balls and 2 strikes to Dylan Gray, the runner at first base. Jace Ryan Felker. On deck is Shane Burns. And the 0-2 pitch is flat foul down in front of the Tiger dugout. Count still remains no balls and 2 strikes. Felker with his lead at first. Hayden set. Pitch on the way to the plate is foul back here to the screen. Dylan hanging tough, down no balls and 2 strikes to count.
Yes, he is.
And ball has been retrieved, handed back to the umpire. Umpire puts the ball in play. We're set. Hayden from the stretch to the plate. Swung on and popped up, and it's going to get out of play over here behind us. People 20, 40 yards away started to duck on that time.
Yeah, I missed it,
Well, I knew it was up. I couldn't see it. And it's still no balls and 2 strikes to Dylan Gray. Hayden to the plate. Long fly ball to center field. This is way back. This ball is off the wall. Here comes Jace Ryan Felker around third. He's going to score. And Dylan Gray with a long ball off the center field wall.
Bobby hit it about as far as he could hit it to that part of the park.
Yes.
Without putting it over.
It just barely missed getting out of here, and the thing about it, had it been over to the left about 15 feet more, that's gone out. Because it bounded off that, we have about a 35-foot wall out there in center field. But Dylan Gray with an RBI here, and the Tigers now have taken a 3-0 lead here.
Yeah, it's got to be a shot to get over the center field wall anymore.
And Shane Burns into the box. The first pitch to him is on the outside corner for a call, strike one. Chase Ryan Felker scoring all the way from first base on that.
Well, it was, like I said, it's the deepest part of the park.
And Shane swings and pops it up on the infield. The third baseman is under it and drops the ball.
You know, it looked like trouble from the beginning, Bob, actually. Everybody was kind of circling around. I thought the third baseman had it, but by the time he got his glove on it, it was about a foot off the ground.
I feel sorry for the young man. Coach coming out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. Carlisle County with runners at first and second. One run here in the bottom of the third. No outs here for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third. First three hitters have reached base safely, one of them scoring. And into the box now, when play resumes, will be Bryce Thomas. Some tough luck that time by the Comet defense. Corbin Hayden will have to pitch around that arrow. And for the Tigers, catcher Bryce Thomas stepping into the box. Umpire now getting back ready, putting his mask on, ready to play here. And no outs here. Runners at first and second. The first pitch on the way to Bryce Thomas is swung and foul back here to the net. Chance for the Tigers to really do some damage here. On deck is Oliver Parker. He'll be followed by Tate Van Hoosier. No balls, one strike to count to Bryce Thomas. Hayden to the plate. Swung on and missed for strike two.
That's all right, Bryce. Just takes one to hit it. This is your pitch now. Be ready.
Count now, no balls and two strikes to Bryce Thomas. Runner at second base is Dylan Gray. At first base is Shane Burns. And the pitch from Hayden swung on and fouled back here. Bryce hanging tough, staying alive. No balls and two strikes, much like Chase Ryan Felker did on the and then Dylan Gray followed suit. Jace finally worked the count full and walked. The 0-2 pitch on the way to Bryce Thomas is, and there goes the runner trying to steal third. He's in there. Have a wide throw here at the plate from the mound. And Dylan Gray, ever observant, has a stolen base.
That was heads up, Bob.
Yes. Shane at first, stays at first. So double play position now. The Carlisle County catcher going out, giving the defensive signals. The pitch, obviously, to Bryce was a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Almost got past the catcher, and that's why Dylan took off, and the throw down was not close at all.
Right.
But 1 ball, 2 strike pitch to the plate. I think we had time called. I'm not sure whether that's going to count.
No pitch or not.
The time had been called, so that's no pitch. Umpire's going to jump out and be on like a trampoline to do that.
Yeah.
You're bad and you're terrible. You're late. Thank you all. Come on.
I think the count, I think it's 1 and 2. I don't think that was the umpire will not give the count. So I don't know whether it's a 1-2 pitch on the way or the 2-2 pitch on the way, but swung on and fouled back here and off running at first base. Actually, courtesy runner at first base is Cody Hullum.
First of all, I thought at first, I kind of liked the way he was calling. You couldn't hear him, but he was at least doing his hands and getting you.
Yeah.
But he's kind of slacked off.
Well, when you call time, you have to let everybody
out there and go
in the park know it. If he did call, and the ball goes, the scoreboard now is correct. It is 1-2. The next pitch is downstairs for ball 2.
Yeah, when you're watching a game in the major leagues, man, they're out there waving. It's like they're waving off an airplane or something.
Absolutely, they're trying to land an airplane.
Yeah.
2-2 the count to Bryce Thomas. Hayden from the stretch. Look over at the foot runner first, and the line drive in the right field. The right fielder is there. Has it. Dylan Gray tags the third, and he's going to come in here with run number 4. A sacrifice fly for Bryce Thomas here in the bottom of the third. Tigers adding their second run of the inning. Oliver Parker is the hitter now for the Tigers. Dylan Gray picks up an RBI. Excuse me, Bryce Thomas picks up an RBI. And the first pitch in, Oliver is on inside for ball 1. Carlisle County with 2 runs in the first inning, 2 runs here in the third to lead 4-0. Hayden to the plate, swung on and whipped into left field. The left fielder getting chased. It's off the wall. The left fielder picks it up. Here comes a runner around third. There's going to be a play at the plate, and he is out at the plate. Cody Holm cut down at the plate, and it's second. And at second base is Oliver Parker with a ringing double.
Score 4-0.
You can breathe! Yay!
I'm not sure what the...
and you'll make it to the 4th inning.
Coach Stallings is questioning something on that play. I'm not sure whether there was any obstruction out there or what.
I'm not, I don't know. It was First of all, of course, they got a 3-man crew here tonight, Bob.
Yeah, that's the other unique thing. We do have a 3-man crew, and the play at the plate he was definitely out at the plate.
Yeah.
A great relay from
it
the left fielder to the third baseman who nailed the runner. Perfect throw at the plate. So I'm not sure what the discussion is with Coach Stallings. I guess it's over right now, and Oliver's got his fan club out there.
He does. I mean,
he's got 4 of them around.
It's good to see the sportsmanship. I think it's sportsmanship, isn't it?
Yeah, like I say, some of these kids played with each other last year in the summer.
Yeah.
I think we got it all worked out here. There are 2 outs here in the...
Be curious if... Well, we do have 2 outs, and Oliver at second.
And the first pitch in is low, gets past the
catcher. Oliver's going to go to third.
Yes. Holm at the plate was the second out of the inning. The first pitch in to Tate Van Hoosier is a ball. Back here to the screen. Oliver advancing the third on the wild pitch. And the 1-0 pitch on the way to Tate. It hits him. And Tate will reach base, courtesy of being hit by the ball.
Well, that's one way to get on, and it looks like it probably got him in the gluteus maximus, or right above in the
right in the back of the thigh. The best place you can be hit.
Yeah, why not?
First and third now for the Tigers. 2 outs, 2 runs in here in the bottom of the third, and into the box steps Ty Ramey. Tate at first stretching his leg a little bit. Haven't seen him rub it yet.
Base hit, get him in.
Well, it doesn't really ever feel good to get hit by a baseball. Depending on where it is, that's the best place, like you said. But
first pitch in to Ramey is a call, strike 1. That's one thing that Ty brings to the play for the opposition, a big strike zone.
Oh, no doubt about it. And it's kind of funny because then Noah Brown's right after him. The strike zone's totally different.
The next one, there goes Tate down to second. Ball was in the dirt. We'll give him a stolen base on that.
Well, that's heads-up smart baseball because a base hit now and 2 runs scored.
That's the heads-up winning baseball. That's what it is. And the 1-1 pitch on the way to Ramey is that same little blue pitch, but it's on it's a little bit too far inside. Some of the, I guess, Carlisle County fans maybe didn't agree with that, but that's what Kyle's going to get a steady motion. That next pitch is grounded to the third baseman. Third baseman up to third. Is safe at first. Ty legging it out. Driving in a run here for the third run of the inning for the Tigers.
I don't think the Carlisle fans are very. I don't think they like the home plate umpire very much. It seems to be that way. Sitting over here beside him, I think they're a little upset by him.
Noah Brown back to the top of the order again for the Tigers. Third time that Noah's hit tonight. He bumped to the first baseman single, officially 1 for 2. Appearance number 3 right now. First pitch into him is high for ball 1.
But again,
this is the 8th man to come to the plate here for the Tigers here in the
totally different strike zone for Mr. Hayden here to deal with.
Next one is on the inside corner for a call, strike 1. The count evens to Noah at 1-1. Next pitch in from Hayden is in there, that little, what I call a drop pitch.
Yeah. That's a pretty good pitch. He's
effective.
He's dropped that in there, so to speak, a few times tonight. And used it effectively, really.
Noah, a good 2-strike hitter. The next pitch into him is swung on and popped down the right field line. It's going to get out of play. Caldwell County putting up a crooked number here in the bottom of the third. 3 runs in so far. Runners at second and third, and this game could be blown open here with a base hit.
Yeah, base hit with
2 outs as soon as that ball's in play. Well, actually, runner's still at first.
Yes, that's right.
And the check down at first base, no swing by Noah Brown. Count 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it was high. And Noah held back, checked the swing. The 2-2 pitch on the way to the plate is low in the dirt. There goes Ramey down to second base, no throw.
And there we go.
And that will be a pass ball.
But again, we get a base hit here. We
All right, Noah.
3 hits so far for the Tigers here in the third. The next pitch to Noah is a ground ball to the third baseman and back.
Well, we get 1 in.
Yes. Well, the third baseman couldn't get it. The shortstop did field it, but obviously no chance to make a play anywhere.
Hey, Noah, good hit.
Kyle Ramey ending up at third on that. And the 9th man to come to the bat here in the third inning is Gabe East. Tigers now lead 6-0. First pitch to Gabe. It's in there for a call, strike 1.
I take it, Bob, at the whoever makes it to the All-A, they have 3-man crews up there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the championship game, we had a 4-man crew.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
And next pitch in and throw down to second base.
I know nobody was awake down there.
Well, that was a play they had put on the shortstop.
I see.
Yeah. And to Ty Ramey's benefit, you don't challenge.
Stay put. Yeah,
exactly. 4 runs in here. Runners now in scoring position at second and third. Gabe East, the pitch to the plate is high. Almost hit him in the helmet.
Has a head turner.
I thought you shaved before. Here we go, Gabe. I thought you shaved before the game, Gabe.
Little comments from the crowd. 2 balls, 1 strike pitch on the way is downstairs for ball 3. Hayden about to load the bases for Jace Ryan Felker. 9 men have come to the plate here so far in the 3rd inning. The 3-1 pitch to Gabe is swung on and bounded foul down the first base line. Noah Brown retreating back to second base. Ty Ramey at third base. Full count to Gabe East, and the next pitch on the way is ball 4.
Wow.
High.
So, Bob, how does the pitching strategy come into play as we head into the second half of this game? Does Shane Burns stay out there and continue pitching, or do you think Coach Stalin gives him a rest and brings in somebody else?
Well, he might only if we blast this thing open.
That's true too.
We could only have a 5-inning game.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a pitching change
for Carlisle County.
For Carlisle County.
Hayden, he had some good times, some really good pitch selections, and really did a good job. The Tiger bats are just alive.
Well, he also had 2 errors committed behind
That's right.
Which hurts, and I'm not sure. See if we can catch this number.
You feel like jumping around, Bob? That's the name of this song. You feel like jumping around?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I want to sit still. Trying to figure out who the number is on the mound out there. Is it 21? Could be Davin McGee. I think it is.
Let's see here. Number 221.
Yeah, Davin McGee now pitching. And Hayden had been, so they brought somebody in probably to play third base. That looks like a new third baseman out there. Yeah, he was taking some warm-up throws.
Yeah.
And he made, that's number, who is that, 20?
That is
28?
See if I can get it here in a second.
Looks like 28. See if he turns his back to you this time on the throw.
I can't get the back of it.
If we resort to it, we'll just ask for...
Here, I'm gonna zoom the camera.
Okay,
28, Bob.
Still heavy eyes. Meanwhile, Davin McGee is taking warm-up tosses here.
We hope you're enjoying the entertainment here at VFW Ballpark. This entire, I'll have to go through here on the live stream and take all the music out of it.
And into the box is Jace Ryan Felker, the 10th man to come to the bat here for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bases jammed with Tigers. 6-0 your score, and the first pitch to Jace Ryan hitting from the left side is in there for a call, strike 1.
Well, I tell you, you like to see Jace at the plate here in this situation.
A person that gets the bat on the ball consistently, and the next pitch into him is almost hit him inside for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count to Jace Ryan Felker. 4 runs in here. Bases jammed of Tigers. 1-1 pitch to foul back here to the left side off the netting. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jace Ryan.
Let's go, Jace Ryan.
And we're back, new ball. And the next pitch in to Jace Ryan is in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher.
Boy, it is, I tell you, though.
Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a very good way to get runners home in this type of game.
And, yes, exactly. And with the bases loaded, McGee is going from the full windup, which I think is probably the best
smart
move.
yeah.
Yes. Next pitch in is on the inside corner for a call, strike 3.
Well, you got to give the kid credit. That was a great pitch in that situation.
Yes. And so for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third, we get 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 base hits, and we leave the bases loaded, standing 3 men. So at the end of 3 complete innings of play here in Princeton, Caldwell County 6, Carlisle County 0.
So, attorney-at-law. Gloria, Morgan, and I want to first thank our families, friends, and clients for your continued support of our business. Warmer weather is here, and many of you will be making improvements around your home. If you're planning on taking out a home equity loan or line of credit to fund your project, tell your lender you'd like to use our office to handle the title examination and other services required for the transaction. Our competitive pricing and quick turnaround time will make the process even easier for you. We're located at 100 East Court Square in downtown Princeton. Give us a call today at 365-2763.
This is an advertisement. April showers bring spring savings here at Cozy Living Interiors and BT. Hi, this is Pam Havelock, and we are excited. Spring is finally here. We love our teachers. To show how much we appreciate teachers, both current and retired, we are giving a 15% discount store-wide. Clearance items excluded. Did someone say it's time for spring cleaning? I hear you. At Cozy Living Interiors and BT, we are just doing that. We have marked down approximately 50 items in the store. It's a great time to shop at Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located at 235 Northfield Drive, right next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, everything a home should be.
And welcome back to VFW Ballpark. We've just commenced the top of the 4th inning, leading it all for Carlisle County is Tomahawk Nishide. Next pitch into him is low again into the dirt.
Right off top of the slippers, Bob.
Yes. Kind of tough. He's almost hit his foot twice, and there goes Bryce out to talk to him, hand him the ball.
So, did they say he was an exchange student, I guess?
Yes, from Japan.
Great. And they know baseball over there pretty well.
Pretty well.
A lot of good baseball players.
I wonder if he's as good a kid as Alessandro Giametti. I'm sure he is.
I'm sure he is, yeah.
The next pitch is right down central to Tomiyaki Nishide for call strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. The next pitch on the way is swung and foul back here off to the left. The count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looks like a really nice player. And swings the bat, too.
He does, yeah. And it's neat.
Good eye to play.
Good eye to play. And it's always neat to see their batting stances. They're always a little bit different. You know, kind of reminds me of some of the major league Japanese players that we see.
Not quite Ichiro, but
not quite. Right. But, you know, their stances are a little different. They hold the bat a little different.
Shane calling Bryce Thomas out for a conference.
And, of course, the Japanese style of baseball is a little bit different than the American style. You know, it's the same game, but yet just a little different. And a lot of players, you know, from Japan have here in recent years, especially the major league level, come over and been able to adapt to our game.
Adapt really well.
Yeah.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled back here to the screen. He had a good cut on that one.
He certainly did.
Not getting cheated, that's for sure. And now back into the box. 2-2 pitch from Shane on the way to the plate is off Bryce Thomas's.
He's had a really good at bat here.
He got nipped here. And Coach Stallin's going out first to the mound.
Yeah.
Bryce is in some sort of pain here, I would think.
Yeah, it might have got the top above the pad. I don't know where it got him. Maybe in the shin.
I'm not sure where it got him, but I'm sure it got him on the meat somewhere.
It got him somewhere where
either hand or under.
It was the hand. Yeah, I was looking at the hand. Might get a little ice on it. Bryce is pretty tough. I was going to spray the freeze on there.
As we say, it's going to be numbed.
Yeah.
on his pinky, too.
Yeah.
That may alter our relief pitching plans if
it might
do that.
Yeah, because that's his pitching hand. Well, you know, when those if the threads get up and kind of move and get up on the nail, you know, that hurts.
I don't wish that on anybody.
No.
That has to hurt. But ball was in the dirt, low. Full count now to Tommy Aki Nishide.
It's been good at bat for that kid.
Yes, he's you can look and see he's a fine player. And the 3-2 pitch about to be made by Shane to the plate is wide for ball 4.
Is that he walked in the first time?
Yes, he's been on base twice.
And you almost wonder if it's, you know, Shane's not usually intimidated. I'm not saying he's intimidated, but the stance might have had a trouble finding the strike zone maybe. I don't know. Well,
he's hard to pitch to, and when he was close, he fouled off some tough pitches. No outs here in the top of the 4th. From the stretch.
See, I mean, you know,
the next hitter in fly is swung on and missed for strike 1. Yeah, I don't know that Shane could throw the ball past that kid.
Yeah, I think it kind of the way his stance was and how he was holding the bat maybe bothered Shane.
The 0-1 pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Kind of wondering how Bryce has recovered from that hand injury that he sustained. Looked pretty good on that throw back to the mound.
Yes.
1-1 pitch to the plate is fouled back out of play over here to our right. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Top of the 4th here. Caldwell County up 6-0 in this game. No outs for Carlisle here in the top of the 4th. Nishide with a lead at first. Shane comes set, and to the plate he comes, outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on deck will be the catcher, Truman Davis, for Carlisle County. 2-2 your count. Nishide at first, to the plate, tapped foul down off the Carlisle County dugout. We're looking for baseballs, and home plate umpire had one we could have thrown in from our dugout. But it just appeared to be disinterested.
Yes.
The 2-2 pitch. Shane looking in, has a sign. Check of the runner at first. To the plate we come. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and swung at a ball. Swinging at ball 3 on that one, but we'll take it. And into the box will be catcher Truman Davis. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Nishide at first base for Carlisle. Shane to the plate. Swung on and missed. Curveball bottom dropped out of it.
Is Nishide their second runner on base? He went from the first ball. He's been
the only runner.
That's what I was thinking. Yes. I noticed the first time when he ran down to second, I don't think he was as speedy as we thought.
And the next pitch, in there, breaking ball, beautiful pitch.
That was he just.
Davis wondering what's going on out there.
Yeah, that was.
Is this Warren Spahn out there throwing?
It looked like a similar sequence that he did the last time he was up, too.
Yes, 0-2, and he popped out the first time, swung on and lifted out a play here to the right. First time up, Davis popped meekly to the second baseman to end the first inning.
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes to count, 1 out here, 1 runner on for Carlisle County. Shane back to the rubber. Looking at first, now getting a sign from the stretch position. And to the plate. Oh, just barely missed. A curveball that stayed upstairs before it dropped down.
It did look a little high, Bob. But
I agree. I think it was high.
Yeah. We get a pretty good look back here.
Mr. Davis wondering what he's being operated on surgically out here.
Yeah, he is.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And the next pitch on the way to the plate, swung on and popped out of play again to the right here. New ball back to the mound.
So, well, thank you, Dad. I said it's right down there to the concession stand.
1 ball, 2 strikes, your count.
You said I do, I'm through.
And the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch to the plate is ripped foul down the third base line.
You're raising your second family.
Catcher hanging tough here against Shane.
Yes, he is. That off speed, he's catching up to it a little bit.
He is, and then
we may be seeing a little heat this time.
Well, I'm thinking he might come back upstairs with some heat. He seems to like those pitches, but he's been fouling them off.
Well, apparently, we can't find the ball down there, and the left fielder John Davis is going over and retrieving it.
John has not. John's been able to take a few naps out there.
Well, all the outfielders have had nap time.
Yeah, it's nap time.
Yes, pretty deep out there too.
Yeah.
As the outfielders are for this hitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Let's see if he comes back with some high heat here.
From the stretch to the plate.
Yep.
Well, it was upstairs. I agree, it was a ball.
Oh, that was a good pitch.
We have a little disagreement with some Carlisle County fans. That ball was up.
Yeah.
2-2. You almost wonder why he didn't swing at it.
Well, and that's what I was thinking. I think that's what Shane was hoping. He'd come back because he'd fouled off a couple of those pitches, and I thought he might swing through it. Let's see, but there's that one. Got a piece of it again.
Umpire's hands do move. He gave the foul ball sign then.
I tell you.
Well, 2-2, and that was the heater coming in. And he was when you foul it straight back, you just barely are missing it.
Yeah.
So a cat and mouse game here between Shane and the hitter, which is Truman Davis.
I expect something off speed here.
We might see the off speed pitch, and we do. And a nubber to the third baseman, throw to first is wide, and there goes Nishide to third base. And it'll be an error on Jay Shrine filter.
That's all right, Shane. That's all right.
That wouldn't.
That's all right, Shane.
Courtesy runner in for
2 more out.
the Comets. Runner at third base is Nishide. Carlisle County threatening to put their first run on the board.
Well, and there you have it again. When you make an error in the field, there's a possibility at some point that there's a run going to score, especially when you have some more outs to get.
What's that? In essence, what that's going to do is give the Comets 4 outs this inning.
Exactly.
And runners at first and third on the corners. Hitter is David McGee, and he looks at ball 1 wide.
All right, Shane.
McGee now the pitcher of record for the Comets.
Go, buddy.
The next pitch in to McGee is right down central for a call, strike 1. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike to David McGee. First and third are your runners. No runs in yet. The next pitch
There's another one.
Same location, same call. Call strike 2, David McGee. On deck will be Trevor Elder. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch is on the way, and a little number. Shane knocks it down. The throw to first is in time.
But a run's going to score.
Yes. An RBI that time for David McGee. But Carlisle County gets the out. And had that play been made behind him prior to, he's been out of the inning. So that's
again, we talk about that. Yeah, that's just the effect of the error there. Normally, if you have one of those, and I think it at any level when you're playing, this game, it's going to cost you a run at some point. Most of the time.
Exactly. First pitch in to Trevor Elder is a little bit low for ball 1. 2 outs here for the Comets. Runner at second base is Truman Davis, or the courtesy runner. We don't know who that is. Next pitch to Trevor Elder is in there for a call, strike one. First run of the game scored by Tamaki Nishie. The 1-1 pitch from Shane to the plate, high. Throw down to second. And they just about got him.
I think Bryce's hand's okay.
Yes, I think Bryce's hand is fine. And another millisecond, that ball gets there. He's out at second. An excellent play defensively by Bryce on that play. A great throw.
It was.
Chest high, right on the bag. The next pitch into Elder, swung on and missed for strike two. Count to Trevor now is 2 balls and 2 strikes. 6-1 is your score here in this game. The run that Shane just gave up will be unearned.
Right.
And the 2-2 pitch on the way to Elder is swung on into the
throw him out here.
And throw to first base is in time.
You know, that's not as easy as it looks. You know, they make it look easy, but that's not as easy as it looks.
That's not. And for Carlisle County here in the top of the fourth, they get 1 run on no hits. They leave 1 run on base. And at the end of 3 1/2 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 6, Carlisle County 1.
At Morgan's Funeral Home, we offer safe and secure funeral planning. At Morgan's Funeral Home, we're staffed with experienced funeral planners who know and understand the different methods of pre-funding final arrangements. We can help you design a plan that fits your individual needs and suits your wishes and beliefs. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years. It's always been said, April showers bring May flowers. So let's bring on the sunshine so we can get started with home renovations, gardening, repairs, and the fun things. Fredonia Valley Bank knows just how busy life can be. So with our new mobile app, we make it easy to transfer funds 24 hours a day, do your checking and savings account transactions, and pay bills online to save you time and money. If you haven't tried mobile banking, give it a try. Our customer service representatives are ready to help get you started. Fredonia Valley Bank has been helping and servicing local communities for over 124 years, and we strive to continue the trust and commitment that a real community bank provides. Come by and visit us today at either location, 602 Cassidy Avenue in Fredonia or 226 Commerce Street in Eddyville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we're back here at the ballpark. Stepping into the box for the Tigers here in the bottom of the fourth will be Dylan Gray.
Go, Dylan!
First pitch to Dylan on the way from McGee is swung on and foul back here for strike one.
Dylan ripped one that last at bat he had last time he was up. Almost put it out of here.
Dylan is 2 for 2 today. First inning single, and in the third inning a bomb off the left center field wall out there. 2 for 2 for Dylan today. The 0-1 pitch on the way is in the dirt. Bounces high back here to the screen for ball one. Tigers batted around in that last inning, sending 10 men to the plate, scoring 4 times. Carlisle County coming back in the top of the fourth, answering with 1 run. We're 6-1 now. 1-1 pitch on the way to Dylan is taken high for ball 2. And the 2-1 pitch on the way is pop line, fly ball down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase is out of play.
That's deja vu all over again, Bob.
Yes. It's at least 4 sprints for the right fielder tonight.
Yeah. He hasn't had much nap time out there.
He's the only outfielder getting to well, I guess the center fielder has got
he's got a little bit.
Much more workouts than what the Tiger outfield is.
No doubt. Yeah, there hasn't been
no outfield put out tonight. And then next pitch stays high for Dylan Gray. 3 balls and 1 strike the count to Dylan. Following him will be Shane. Next is a long fly ball headed to left field. Left fielder getting chased back at the wall and has it. A long out for Dylan Gray.
Dylan is putting the bat on the ball well this evening.
He is seeing the ball well.
Shane Burns.
With 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Into the box is Shane Burns. Shane has reached on an error by the 3rd baseman and lined out to the center fielder's first time up. And popped out of play behind us off the netting here.
Way to hustle, Brian.
0 for 2 is Shane here. Today, the next McGee steps off the rubbers. Shane steps out. McGee winds and fires. Fouled again, straight back here off the screen. No balls and 2 strikes. The count to Shane Burns. Ball's back in play now. Pitcher kicks and fires. Ground ball headed to right field. The first baseman over to the pitcher in time for the out. Not sure how that second baseman just about got in the way for interference there. But
I think he just tossed it over there at the last minute, Bob.
Yeah, that play goes 3-1.
Yeah.
I guess there's no discussion on it, but we saw the second baseman pass in front of the runner. Bryce Thomas lays down a bunt to throw the first.
He beat it out.
He did not throw him out. Great.
He hustled all the way down the line, and
we've seen it 2 or 3 times this year.
And you know, and
the Carlisle County coach is coming out to.
I fight the world, I fight you, I fight myself.
Apparently, Carlisle County disagrees with that call, but he looked safe to me.
He did. I mean, it was pretty bang, and I think one thing that threw it off, the ball came off the bat pretty good. It didn't die. The bunt, and it was fielded fairly quickly out here.
And the fielder, you're right, did not have to take that extra step for sure.
Right. And so I think that, but Bryce hustled down there, and I believe barely beat it.
At least we won't have to go to New York for
the review.
Bryce for the lead at first. Into the box is Oliver Parker. Not sure what's going on out there. The umpire from second base is coming in. I think he's hearing some things that maybe he's disagreeing with. And a little bit of an argument. Our first argument that we're seeing.
Come on, call the game! Right, call the game! Call the game!
Well, we're getting a little advice for the umpire from the Carlisle County fans. So anyway, the umpire acknowledged the comments from the Carlisle dugout. They're getting a little fired up out there. And next pitch, Oliver is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Some of these games become, you could, it's pretty electric around here. It doesn't take much to get people fired up. There's a lot at stake though here,
Well, it is. It's a big game.
Yeah.
And so far, we've had our thumb on their juggler.
Yeah.
0-1 pitch. There goes the runner to second base. The throw down is not in time. Stolen base by Bryce Thomas.
And it might be a little different if it was a, 3-2 game.
Yes.
We've.
And with Bryce at second base, 2 outs here, runner in scoring position. The next pitch to Oliver is popped down the right field line. Will it get out of play? The first baseman, it is. First baseman runs on a room, just dropping about 3 feet on the other side of the fence. And Oliver finds himself in the hole now. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch from McGee. There goes. Is an attempt at third base. And another stolen base by Bryce Thomas.
Way to go, Bryce!
Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Oliver Parker. I think that's firing up Carlisle County more than anything. Bryce running on them with a 5-run lead.
I think it is.
Fouled at the plate by Oliver, staying alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The name of the game is to score runs.
Well, and what you do in that case, you set up where there's a wild pitch or a pass ball, another run comes across the plate.
Yeah, certainly.
And Oliver's fast enough that if he puts anything down on the grass, he's a threat to beat it out. The next pitch in is in the dirt. Great sign by the catcher.
That's a great play by
what
I
was talking about. That gets past.
You got another run in.
Yes.
No, that's probably the play of the night for Carlisle County right there.
That saved a run for sure.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Count to Oliver now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, Tate Van Rooser. And McGee lines and fires.
There it is.
Fly ball to right field. Right fielder is there.
He's got it.
And has it. A long fly ball out by Oliver Parker.
I thought he looked a little unsure out there. He went one way and came back for it, and he...
I think he was fortunate, let's say.
Yeah.
In the bottom of the 4th for Caldwell County, no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base, and at the end, 4 complete innings of play. Caldwell County 6, Carlisle County 1.
I'm food, good times, and a great view. Electronics is open daily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Choose from regular menu items or try one of the specials this weekend, including Friday night New York strip steak, Saturday striped bass, and on Sunday barbecue chicken, flatbread, pizza. Come on down to Echo Charlie's and enjoy a great view and wonderful dining. Call 388-2271. Echo Charlie's overlooking beautiful Lake Barkley at 80 Creek Marina.
Spring is on its way, or so they say, so you better call McGregor Group today. McGregor Group Heating and Air covers all your needs, from service, repair, to new installation. Call us today to schedule your spring service for a cleaning and system check at 270-896-5044, or come see us at 960 Varmint Trace Road here in Princeton. We're the company that you can take comfort in.
And welcome back to the VFW Park. Bryce Thomas just now coming to take the pitching tosses from Shane Burns. We're in the top of the 5th right now. Shane still on the mound for the Tigers. And through 4 innings, Shane has 9 strikeouts and 2 walks. Both those walks to Nishibe. There's a throw down to second by Bryce Thomas. And we're ready for action here in the top of the 5th. And leading off for Carlisle County will be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Stepping in the box is Cole DeWeese. His first time up was a strikeout victim.
That's our right fielder that's hustled out there.
Yes, he's the one getting all the
work out of
the first pitch in from Shane is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's kind of got the John Kruk kind of look to him
from the right side. Yes.
Yeah.
Next pitch in is a call strike 1 or 2 on the inside corner. Trying to guess this umpire is frustrating. Count now, no balls and 2 strikes, and the next pitch on the way is outside for ball 1. On deck is the designated hitter Gavin Jones, followed by the number 9 Batting the lineup, Coleman Yarbrough. We're top 5 here, moving right along. The 1-2 pitch on the way is swung on and missed. And for the first out here in the inning, DeWeese goes down swinging. Gavin Jones stepping into the box.
23, Gavin Jones.
Tigers up 6-1 in this game. One out here in the top of the 5th. And the first pitch in is a call strike 1 to Gavin Jones. And as we mentioned earlier, the winner of this game gets to go to Lexington to Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Next pitch in is low for ball 1.
And that is next weekend, Bob.
That's next weekend. And the winner of this region will play the winner of the 11th and 12th region, and that's still yet to be determined. Next pitch in is swung on and missed for strike 2. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gavin Jones. Shane winds and fires just a little bit high for ball 2. Two is your count. Shane to the plate. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Down to 7 outs right now.
Shane dialed in still, Bob.
Yes, he's dialed. I think this is his best inning so far. He's been on top of everything. The number 9 hitter, Yarbrough, swings on the first one and fouls it back here to the screen. On deck for the comments, should Yarbrough get on, is their leadoff hitter, Michael Thomason. No ball, 1 strike pitch from Shane on the way is a little bit outside for ball 1. A little off-speed pitch.
We want to wish our Lady Tiger softball team good luck tomorrow in pool play up in Owensboro.
They have a really, really nice chance up there. Next pitch in is a bunt attempt for strike 2. He missed, by the way. That may be one of the strategies to try to get on is lay a bunt down like Bryce did. 1 ball, 2 strikes, your count. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, squared away.
Way to go, Shane!
And for Carlisle County here in the top of the 5th. We get no runs on no hits, nobody left on base. And at the end of 4 1/2 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 6, Carlisle County 1.
Mexican cuisine with an extensive menu that has something for everyone. Choose from local favorites like fajitas, chimichangas, burritos, and Maria's favorite with rice, grilled onions, and peppers, chicken, shrimp, steak, or a combination topped with Potosina's mouth-watering cheese sauce. That's for Potosina with 2 locations to serve you in Princeton and Marion. The Potosina Mexican restaurant. Here's a reminder from your Princeton Electric Plant Board. Meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric Plant Board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric Plant Board, Princeton's #1 energy source.
And leading it off here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Tigers will be Tate Van Hoosier, followed by Ty Ramey. Everybody gets on Noah Brown. Carlisle County still taking their warm-up tosses. And there goes the throw down to second base. And we're just ready for baseball action here. Tate stepping into the batter's box. Tate Tate has been hit by a ball tonight and grounded out to the third baseman on a nice play by the third baseman. So Tate officially 0 for 1 tonight, and with a bruise on the backside of his thigh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And first pitch to him is ripped down to first base. First baseman has it up and will take the play unassisted.
Go, Ty!
1 pitch, 1 out.
Ramey.
Now Ramey into the box. Ty, the designated hitter tonight. First one down swing his first time up and singled and drove in a run his last time up. 1 for 2 officially. First time for him to see McGee, and the first pitch to him is high for ball 1. This may be his type of pitching. He saw a steady diet of slow off-speed stuff from...
Yeah, this might be... well, he took a rip at it.
He swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball and a swing and a miss. Corbin Hayden had that slow stuff confusing. The next pitch in is slow, and it's in there for a call strike.
That's a nice pitch. Yes. He came back with something off speed. It started way out.
Good looking pitch from
came back in. Yeah.
From that young man. The 1-2 pitch in is
another one.
Swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 outs here. Tigers going quickly in the bottom of the 5th. Noah Brown into the box. This will be Noah's 4th at bat tonight. Popped out to the first baseman, singled, and 2 for 3. His 4th time up. The first pitch into him is in there for a call strike 1. McGee's come in throwing strong.
Boy, he has.
His 0-1 pitch on the way to Noah Brown is...
Another one. Nope, a little low.
Must have stayed low. 1-1 is your count. McGee again working quickly. Is in there on the outside corner for a call strike 2.
McGee's looking sharp here, Bob.
Yes. You always wonder, if you had started McGee, what the outcome would be so far.
Right.
The 1-2 pitch on the way to Noah Brown is outside for ball 2. 2-2 on deck would be Gabe East. Kind of pitching that Gabe likes. Your 2-2 pitch to the plate is fouled out of play over to our right. Again, Noah back in the box. A 2-2 pitch on the way is bounding ball to the second baseman. He's in. Throw to first is in time for the out. And the Tigers go quickly here in the bottom of the 5th. We get no runs on no hits, nobody left on base, and at the end of 5 complete innings of play, it's Caldwell County 6, Carlisle County 1.
Where the sales team has combined experience of over 103 years. At Tri-Cheese Incorporated in Princeton, we would love for you to meet our friendly and experienced sales staff. Brent Ladd, a Princeton native, has been selling cars here for 20 years. Tommy Harrison, native of Fredonia, with ties in Princeton and Lyon County, 13 years. Lee Hughes, Trice's grandson, has been here for 9 years. Brian Croft from Crittenden County, 8 years. Glenn Gray, another of Trice's grandsons, 3 years. And the newest addition to our sales team, Jared Singleton, originally from Marion, now living in Princeton. Our sales manager, Trent Burton, has racked up 30 years in the car business, and our finance director, Shauna Jaggers, with 20 years in auto finance. Shop where experience counts. Tri-Cheese Incorporated, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
And welcome back to VFW Ballpark. There's a throw down to second base by Bryce Thomas. And we're about ready for some action here in the top of the 6th inning for Carlisle County. And leading it off for Carlisle County here in the top of the 6th. We're back around to the top of the lineup will be Michael Thomason, Tomahawk Nishide, and Ian Fry. Nishide has been the only base he's been on base twice. Kevin Davis is the other base runner for Carlisle County tonight.
I didn't know whether to crank you up over the music or what there, Bob.
I wish they would not play it as long, get it over with. First pitch into Thomason is in there for a call, strike one. I think I'm going to wager my complaint about that after the game. Swing, lifted down the first base line. It's going to drop.
That's a tough play for anybody, really.
Yes.
That's one of those that you just...
And that officially, I hadn't been saying this, but that officially breaks up the no-hitter.
Yeah. I was wondering about that.
And into the box now is Shane's really only an emphasis so far tonight, Tomoaki Nishide. Thomason, your runner at first. And a check of the runner at first. Shane from the stretch to the plate is right down central for a call, strike one.
You never really want to say anything about it, just because, but especially if you're out there on the field.
I don't know if I'm superstitious or not, but I chose not to.
No, that's right. But I was thinking that we don't have any hits in this game.
And Shane to the plate, swung on and missed for strike two. Wow. And that had Nishide twisted and locked and torn, and
he's upset with himself.
Almost hit him in the toe. But he's got one more strike left, so we can't be messing around too much. The 0-2 pitch on the way is a little bit low for ball one. On deck is Ian Fry for Carlisle County. No outs here for the Comets here in the top of the sixth. Shane from the stretch position on the way to the plate is swung on and fouled out of play. One ball, two strikes your count. New ball back to the mound. Shane now back to the rubber. Thomason, your runner at first base for Carlisle County. A decent lead. Shane with his sign. Look at the runner first to the plate is high for ball two. Good back control that time by Nishide.
Yes. Good looking player.
Mm-hmm.
This Carlisle County team, though, is they're out of the first region, but they're pretty spunky.
10-game winning streak.
Yeah.
The 2-2 pitch coming to the plate right now is,
look at that.
It's a chop, cue ball down the first baseline, foul.
Had a lot of English on it, didn't it?
Yes.
That might have made his hand sting the way it sounded.
So we'll do it again. 2-2 the count. Thomason will lead at first. Shane set. And the pitch to the plate is high for ball three. Young man has a really good eye.
He does. And he's been a tough out for Shane.
A couple of thirds of Carlisle batters would have already swung at that one and missed. So, another chance, Carlisle County threatening to put another base runner on. The count is 3-2. The pitch is tapped foul down the third base line. Good back control that time by Nishide.
Yeah.
And everybody back to their position. Runner at first. Nishide back in the box. Shane shaking off one sign. Now has the one he wants from the stretch. The 3-2 pitch to the plate is outside for ball four.
That's third walk, isn't it?
Yes, for him.
For Nishide.
And Coach Allen's coming to the mound for a visit.
All right, Shane, what do you say?
And Ian Fry, the third baseman. Actually, I don't know what position he's playing now. He started off at third base, but he's not the third baseman now. 28's the third baseman.
Right. You know, you just when Nishide drew the walk there, there's no outs. You know, they've got something cooking here with a base hit.
Mm-hmm. Coach Allen's now leaving the mound area. Fielders returning to their position. And Ian Fry stepping into the box. He has been a strikeout victim twice tonight.
Starting to cool off a little bit, Bob.
Yes, and game is starting to slow down a little bit. It's almost not close, not near 9 o'clock, but close.
We're getting close.
And the first pitch from Shane has popped out of play here to the right for strike one.
Let's go.
No balls and 1 strike to count. Carlisle County with runners at first and second. The 0-1 pitch to the plate is outside for ball 1. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike to Fry. Shane has a sign to stretch. The pitch to the plate is fouled out of play off the netting here for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count to Ian Fry. On deck is the catcher, Truman Davis, who reached on an error his last time up. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch on the way to the plate is low for ball 2.
You know, and Truman actually had a pretty good at-bat against Shane last time up as well.
He did. And after that, the swinging falls really off.
Yeah, this is
probably the key inning, obviously.
I would say so.
And the 2-2 pitch on the way is a fly ball to center field. Gabe East under it, has it, and for out number 1, Ken Corn out there for Gabe.
Yep.
1 out here in the top of the 6th inning, and
we can go around ball here maybe, and he'd be out of it.
We could be, yes.
Davis.
Truman Davis, so far tonight, has popped to the second baseman and reached on the air his last time. He's 0 for 2 officially.
Truman seems to play with a lot of fire. I see him out there when he's behind the plate. He's pumping his teammates up just there at the plate. He's
your catcher, real active player. Shane's first pitch to the plate is almost hitting at the knees. Ball 1.
That would be interesting.
That hits the knee, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
1 ball, no strike to count. Runners at first and second. The 1-0 pitch to the plate is inside again for ball 2. On deck, Davin McGee. And the 2-0 pitch on the way from Shane Burns is popped up. Tate Van Hooser over, under.
He's got it.
Has it. Pop out is corralled by Tate Van Hooser. Second out here in the top of the 6th.
Now at the plate, number 21, Davin McGee.
And into the box, Davin McGee steps. He was a strikeout victim his first time up, and his last time, a nice play by Shane Burns on a comebacker to the mound where Shane had to leave his feet to knock it down, pick it up, and throw him out at first. 2 outs here, runner still at first and second for Carlisle County. The first pitch into David McGee is in there for a call, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike, your count. The 0-1 pitch to the plate is low in the dirt for ball 1. Count evens at 1-1. Carlisle County with 1 run here so far in the game. Trail 6-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. The 1-1 pitch from Shane
And they're running out of outs, Bob.
Yes, it's on the way. It's outside for ball 2.
That's what makes it.
Carlisle County down to their final 4 outs. One way of looking at it.
Yes.
You got a big crowd here tonight.
We do, a fantastic crowd.
Alongside the foul lines and 5 and 6 deep on behind the dugout.
Yeah.
Next pitch is a bounding chop to the second baseman, booted back by Dylan Gray. And Carlisle County will score 1 run.
Well, you know,
so Carlisle County with their second run of the game here. And Coach Stellan's now to the dugout, to the mound, so we'll have a pitching change here.
Good job, Shane! Good job, Shane!
And Shane gets a standing ovation from the local sports fans as he leaves the game, and so he'll go to play first base. And Chase Ryan. You want to take a break while he warms up? Yes, let's take a break because we're going to have to figure out who's going to play where. All right, we'll be back. And
You can always expect great things at Planters Bank. When we say expect great things, what we're really saying is Planters Bank is here to provide the financial services you need. Planters Bank believes in the strength of our community and is a full-service financial institution. Our employees have a true passion for helping our neighbors, and it shows. See Jake Pepper and the rest of the Planters Bank staff at 208 North Jefferson. Planters Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Great news. Any size ice cold and refreshing soft drinks are still just $1 at McDonald's every day. That's the news, now the weather. Soft drink lovers at McDonald's report enjoying ice cold deliciousness. Also reported, chance of refreshment, 100%. Get any size soft drink for just $1 only at McDonald's. A la carte only, limited time offer at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Caldwell Medical Center Sleep Lab offers diagnosis for a variety of sleep problems, including sleep apnea. 1 in every 5 Americans have significant sleep difficulties, which, when diagnosed properly, can be successfully treated. A few symptoms of sleep disorders include fatigue, morning headaches, impotence, frequent urination, irritability, memory loss, high blood pressure, and loud snoring. If you have some of these symptoms, we may be able to help you identify and treat them before they cause more serious health conditions. Caldwell Medical Center offers studies in lab and in your home depending on your insurance company's requirements. Call 270-365-0300 for more information.
here we're back here at VFW Ballpark, and we go over these changes. Tate, I think, has gone to left field from first base. Let's see if we can get that. Tate is now in left field. John Davis has moved from left field to third base. And the third baseman, Chase Ryan Felker, has come in. Now will be doing the pitching. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, and stepping into the box.
I think you got everybody right. I'm pretty sure you do.
Is Trevor Elder,
number 10.
Runners at first and third for the Comets. First pitch from Chase Ryan. There goes the runner down to second. No attempt to throw him out. So Carlisle with runners at second and third now. Key play part of the game here. Chase Ryan to the plate is in there for a call, strike one. The count evens to Trevor Elder at 1-1.
You know, for a game like this, you want a good competitive game. You don't want good baseball, and it's you know.
The next pitch in is swung on and foul out of play here behind us. One pitch from being out of it. One run in for the Comets here in the top of the sixth. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Trevor Elder. Strikeout victim twice so far tonight. Jace Ryan from the stretch, and the pitch to the plate is way high, trying to throw a
that one
breaking
just
ball.
got away from him, I think, Bob. Just kind of.
And fortunately, not back here to the screen, or I would have brought a third run in.
Yeah.
So we're at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Trevor Elder.
Go, Jace Ryan.
Looking in, getting a sign.
Heck of a play by Bryce there.
Yes, had a jump.
Saved a run.
2-2 pitch on the way.
There it is.
Yes, for strike 3.
That's huge. That's huge.
That was a big out for the Tigers. For Carlisle County here in the top of the sixth, they get 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 2 men on base, and at the end of 5 1/2 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 6, Carlisle County 2.
I'm excited to share I'm moving my office to our Princeton branch. That means the next time you're looking for a loan, whether big or small, you've got another convenient First Southern location to choose from. Be sure to stop by to see us the next time you're in town. First Southern National Bank has 2 branches in Caldwell County, 1013 West Main and 101 West Washington Street. Visit us online at www.fsmb.net. First Southern National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409-424, NMLS 1628379.
Outdoor lighting can be a simple and inexpensive way to add value and security to your home or business. Lighting accents your home, makes it more attractive. It can also provide security and safety and increase the hours of work and enjoyment in your yard. Penny Ryan Electric offers a variety of security lights for home and business. Contact your local Penny Ryan Electric office for details and lighten up your outdoor living. Penny Ryan Electric, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Okay, we're back here at the VFW ballpark, bottom of the sixth, Carlisle County down to the final 3 outs, picking up a run in the top of the sixth, now trail 6-2, and the stats on Shane's pitching performance tonight are close. He goes 5 2/3 inning, gives up 2 runs. They're both unearned, strikes out 12 and walks 3. The 3 walks coming to one man in the Carlisle lineup. Leading it off for Caldwell County here in the bottom of the sixth is Gabe East. Gabe so far tonight is singled, walked, and grounded out to the second baseman. 1 for 2 officially. First pitch from McGee. Chop foul back here out of play.
Nick said he'd give you $5 for that.
He could maybe off the catcher's mask or something where the umpire's walking out to give the catcher time to
kind of collect himself.
Yeah. Strike 1 to count to Gabe East. And we're set. The next pitch on the way to Gabe is bounces back here, evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. And following Gabe will be Jace Ryan Felker, then Dylan Gray. The numbers 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the lineup for the Tigers. McGee winds and fires. Ball too high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 2-1 pitch on the way is laced down the left field line, and it's foul.
Hard to tell down from this angle. It's, when you see
we have no clue.
Not down this third base side. And we got a pretty good look down.
Not a good one, although when it gets on the grass out there, we can see the white line.
Yeah.
And the count evens to Gabe East at 2 balls and 2 strikes. McGee is wine, and the pitch on the way is tapped foul off to the third base side. Gabe hanging tough. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caldwell County leading this game 6-2 with the right to advance to the All-A State Tournament in Lexington, Kentucky next weekend. 2-2 pitch on the way to Gabe is high for ball 3. Gabe's last time at the plate, he drew a walk in the 3rd inning, the big inning where Caldwell got 4 runs. The next pitch to Gabe is low in the dirt for ball 4.
Well, that's a good start.
Yes. And into the box now is Jace Ryan Felker. And Jace Ryan will turn around and hit from the left side. Looking down at Coach Stallings for his signs. Coach Stallings flashing him where the first base runner, which is Gabe, can see. And we're ready. McGee to the plate. First pitch in there is a call, strike 1 at the knees. See if the Tigers want to do any running on this or any type of small ball. Obviously won't be bunting with Jace Ryan.
Right.
The 0-1 pitch on the land. There goes. Gabe, he's down to second.
He's in there.
He's in there easily with a stolen base. So with runner in scoring position for the Tigers, no outs. Always nice to pick up extra insurance.
No doubt about it. Especially when they've been able to chip away at this.
First pitch the next pitch into Jace Ryan is a ball high.
They're running out of innings, but they've chipped away at it a little bit.
And the last pitch on the stolen base was a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. The count to Jace Ryan. McGee from the stretch and to the plate. Little loop to the third baseman. It's a fair ball. And the third baseman
got a little shook up, it looks like.
Actually, nobody could run. Gabe could run because that was right at the bag.
Okay.
All's been made.
That ball landed in fair territory. I don't know what the argument is, and the third base umpire was right there with it.
Yes.
The third baseman made a little diving effort at it. Well, so they're arguing where the ball was when it got to the bag, I'm sure, because that's and that is the third base umpire's call because it got past the bag.
But if the fielder comes up and plays it in fair territory, it's technically a fair ball, correct? If he picks it up?
Oh, yes. And if he touches it, And I think that maybe the manager for Carlisle is saying, that's your call because it didn't get to the bag. We couldn't see. We knew the third baseman had fallen on something out there and knocked the breath maybe out of him.
He got a little shook up,
Yes. But a single for Jace Ryan. And runners now at first and second for the Tigers, and Dylan Gray into the box. Dylan has hit a ton of balls tonight, traveling about 1,000 feet. Long fly out his last time up, the time before off the center field wall.
Yeah, he's seen it well tonight.
First pitch into him is a call, strike 1. I don't know that we'll do any double steal here, and I don't think Dylan will be bunting, but you never know. McGee from the stretch position, looks back, wheels towards second, no play back at second.
Well,
now we're back on the mound again. McGee comes set, and to the plate he comes, low in the dirt, no advance.
Sure, the Tigers want to tack on some insurance here. Carlisle down to their last 3 outs the next time they come to the plate. So
1 ball, 1 strike to count to Dylan Gray. East at second, Felker at first are your base runners with above average speed. The next pitch into Dillon is in there for a call, strike 2.
Wow.
The way Dillon likes to swing, I don't know how he could not pull the trigger on that one.
I get a kick. The umpire's pretty animated. He has a couple little.
And the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch on the way, fouled off here to the left side on hanging tough. That was a nasty pitch, and Dillon lucky to foul it off.
Okay, Dillon, what do you say? Get a base hit here, buddy.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. And I think we're going to throw that ball out of play that went off the brick wall here. 1 ball, 2 strike, the count. McGee has a sign from the catcher. And to the plate he comes. Is another block by the catcher.
Yeah, good play.
Yes.
That catcher's, he's doing some good work back there. He's had some good at-bats. And
he's really one of the best catchers I've seen this year.
Yeah, he's
hanging on that stuff. Those balls usually are back here by the screen, 4 or 5 of them anyway.
Yeah.
2-2 is the count. Evens for Dillon. McGee wheels, no play at second. Trying to keep Gabe East close out there, but I guarantee it gets in the outfield. Gabe's going to score.
Oh, yeah.
McGee to the plate. The 2-2 pitch is ripped to the third base. He steps on the bag, and that's the only play. Fielder's choice.
Yep.
And so Dylan Gray reaches first on the fielder's choice, and Shane Burns in the box now. Shane lined out to the center fielder. First time up, and the first pitch to him is on the outside corner for a call, strike 1.
You know, McGee's a pretty good little pitcher, Bob.
Yes, Shane reached on an error his second time and bounded out to the pitcher the last time up. In the dirt, they can't find the catcher, now picks it up.
You know, and that's that happens sometimes. You know, this kid has really played a good number 2 spot back there tonight, and you know sometimes that ball just gets lost down there in the dirt.
And the pitch was swung on and missed. Didn't check swing, but he went too far. And the 0-2 pitch now on the way to the plate is high outside for ball 1. Runners in scoring position for the Tigers. Jace Ryan Felker at third. Dylan Gray at second. Dylan with a pretty good lead down there.
Yeah.
And the next pitch is swatted foul off down the right side here. And if they could put some kind of play on at second, they're not even looking at him. In fact, the pitcher, I think, may be in his full windup. Yes, Dylan can get all kinds of lead there.
Oh, yeah.
Next pitch to the plate, Shane stays high for ball 2. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I'll send you a bill for those limbs you broke off.
And the 2-2 pitch on the way.
There it is.
There's a fly ball to left field, right fielder back under. Has it. Here comes a run to the plate, and he's going to score. Sacrifice fly for Shane Burns.
Well,
that's your way.
And RBI for Shane here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Is that Shane's second sacrifice fly tonight?
No, that's not first.
The first one?
First RBI.
First RBI, okay.
And Bryce stepping into the box now. Chase Ryan scoring on that one, and Dylan Gray also tagging and going to third. First pitch into Bryce, it hit him. He drilled him right in the back.
Hey, he's not really happy.
I'm not sure whether that was retaliation or what.
Yeah, I'm not so sure if there's anything that's a little extracurricular that had been going on previously, because they're still kind of jawing and looking at each other out there. And that might be interesting to see where it goes for the end of the game.
Fight two, I fight
Oliver Parker.
Curtis left. I fight Pam.
There was about 100 different species of bison. If you like maple trees.
And it looks like Mr. McGee is
Is what?
He's still looking down there himself. So I don't know if there's any issues between him and Bryce from previous.
I'm not sure.
It's you know, and you know, things happen like this in baseball. You'd hate to see that.
Well, you know, we got the 7th inning coming up.
Yeah,
we might hit one of them in the back.
Yeah.
And at bat now is Oliver Parker. Fake to third, no throw to first.
They're still looking at each other, Bob.
I would think first pitch he's going. He's running.
I think so. I think so. I think he's got something to prove.
Yeah, I'll lay $100 bill. He's running.
There he goes.
no throw.
Oh, man.
And Oliver watches a ball on that stolen base.
That's going to be interesting to see how he looks back at second.
Now he's in the full windup, and that one's low for ball 2. I think Bryce has one ambition now, and that's to score and come across the plate.
I think so.
And the 2-0 pitch to Oliver Parker is low again for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Oliver. Tate Van Hooser on deck. And the next pitch in is ball 4 high.
So this is going to be fun. We got the bases loaded.
And the bases are full of Tigers. They're juiced. And while the Carlisle County coach is out to the mound, Coach Stallings is going over to call all of his runners and hitter to the first base side.
I don't know if
two conferences,
yeah, but I don't know if you know, be interesting to hear or to try to find out if there was anything between McGee and Thomas before the hit, if there was any kind of jawing going on or any kind of.
I think there was some play last year. I think Bryce maybe bowled their catcher over last year down in Wycliffe, and Caldwell.
Okay,
but the catcher was not the pitcher, so I don't know if that's it or how things have developed through this game. The Tate's first pitch to him is right down central for a call strike 1.
I think Tater's kind of due here. It'd be interesting to see if he can handle a pitch, get a pitch he can handle here and drive this thing.
The 0-1 pitch, and from the full windup to Tate is bingo right down center again. Strike 2.
And Tate likes these situations. He seems to thrive.
And the 0-2 pitch from the fast-working Davin McGee is swung on the head for strike 3.
Well, he didn't get cheated on.
And for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th, we get 1 run on 1 hit. We leave the bases loaded, and at the end of 6 complete innings of play, it's Caldwell County 7, Carlisle County 2.
Gas Company is a full-service local and family-owned propane company offering services in Princeton, Cadiz, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Porter Gas is offering specials on propane. Porter Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Porter Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Porter Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
This is Brad Harrelson, the financial advisor with Encompass Wealth Management. I've been partnered with the Woodall Insurance Agency for the past 13 years. In just the same way the Woodall Agency has worked hard to be your local insurance agent, I want to be the person you think of for your financial advice. So give me a call at 365-5541 or stop by our office in Princeton to discuss your financial future. You'll be glad you did.
And we're back here at VFW Ballpark. The seventh inning at hand here. Carlisle County trailing in this game 7-2. And for the Comets here in the bottom of the seventh, they will have Cole DeWeese, Gavin Jones, and Irvin Yarbrough. Their 7, 8, and 9 hitters coming to the plate. Jace Ryan Parker still on the mound for the Tigers. One more pitch and we'll go down and we'll start the seventh inning. Carlisle County 3 outs away from victory here in this game. And there goes the throw down to second base.
All right, Bob, here we go.
Here we go.
We got 3 outs to get. We don't, but they do. But
well, we got to get them to it.
We got to get them to it, yeah.
And DeWeese, his night's work has been strikeout victim twice.
And running like a madman out there in right field.
Yes, and several sprints under his belt. Jace Ryan from the full windup, first pitch to the plate is low for ball 1.
You know, overall, Carlisle County, you know, they played a competitive game here tonight.
And the 1-0 pitch on the way is low for ball 2.
Let's go, Jace Ryan.
Real valuable run to picked up there in
the
bottom of the 6th. The 2-0 pitch on the way to the plate is inside for ball 3. Base runners are not what Caldwell County needs right now. Obviously, Carlisle needs base runners. 3-0 pitch on the way is high for ball 4.
Well, good start for Carlisle County in the top of the 7th here.
Exactly, and stepping into the box now is a designated hitter, Gavin Jones, also a strikeout victim twice tonight. So, Bryce Thomas out for a quick word with Jace Ryan. Jace out there smoothing out the rubber, and will operate from the stretch position. DeWeese, your runner at first base. The first pitch from Jace Ryan is low, ball 1. And there comes Coach Stallings out of the dugout.
He's probably just going to settle Jace down and go, look, you know, just pitch. You know, we got 3 outs to get.
Exactly.
We got a 5-1 lead.
Just throw strikes, I would say, and let us play defense.
Yeah.
Outs are what we need.
Right.
I'm sure there was a pretty good gate for tonight. Tides just can't get over all these people from Carlisle County.
That's
obviously from Caldwell County behind us, and the other set of stands, and then probably 75 people.
Well, I knew when I pulled up to the ballpark, I was a little later than I normally would like to be. I was like, man, there's a crowd here.
And the 1-0 pitch now to the plate is in there for a call, strike 1. And oftentimes that's what you have to do is get that first one over.
That's right.
And you can relax a little bit. 1-1 pitch on the way to the plate is hitting.
Wow.
And now Carlisle County with runners at first and second.
Well, and what the team doesn't need to do right now is tense up. They just need to play.
Exactly.
You know.
Hey, no pressure, let's go.
Jace Ryan on the mound. Runners at first and second. No outs here. And Coleman Yarbrough takes the first pitch inside. was a strikeout victim twice tonight, so Shane got 6 of his strikeouts on the last 3 hitters in the lineup. And the pitch from Jace Ryan is down central for a call, strike 1. I would throw him nothing but fastballs.
Yeah, why not?
The 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Great stop by Bryce. 2 balls and 1 strike. We can't seem to get in any kind of rhythm.
No. And sometimes baseball just goes on and on and on.
Yes.
But that's what's great about the game, too.
Exactly. And the 1-2-1 pitch on the way is bounding ball to the shortstop. Out at second. And wide throw at first.
But Shane held on to it, to his credit, and that's a good thing.
Yes.
Because those are the kind of throws, if that gets away from Shane, maybe Dewey scores. I don't know.
So the play goes from 6-4 for the first out here. Yarbrough reaches on the fielder's choice. Runners at first and third, and we're back to the top of the lineup here. 1 out, only 2 more outs to get before the Tigers punch their tickets to Lexington. Michael Thomason has the only hit so far for Carlisle County in this game. Throw over first, casual throw. Carlisle County so far during tonight have left 4 runners stranded. First and third are occupied by Comets. Thomason in the box. Chase Ryan stretch and to the plate. Fly ball lifted to Oliver Parker in right field. He's under it. Has it, and the throw coming to the plate. They won't get him. Throw is offline. But the big out here.
Yeah. You give up a run for that out.
Yes.
And, they still have to load the bases and to tie this game. And with Jace out there, I like our chances for that not happening.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of that insurance run.
Exactly.
Bottom of the 6th. Score now is 7-3, and in the box is our nemesis.
There he is.
Tamaki.
Let's see how Jace handles.
Nishimi. And Nishide back in the box. The first pitch into him is in there for a call, strike 1.
Boy, he leaned away from it, and that thing curved right over the plate. He kind of was shaking his head after that one.
And the 0-1 pitch is hitting.
Wow. Is that 2 hits batsman?
Yes, in this inning.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether we're even or but that was. You don't get people when you kind of win.
No. And I mean, obviously, it's just, pitches getting away from him.
But that's something that's unique in this game of baseball. Nishide has 4 appearances today. He's walked 3 times and been hit, so he's 0 for 0 officially.
Yeah, and been on base 4 times.
And again, runners at first and second for Carlisle County, 2 outs.
Yeah, no at-bats.
Ian Fry. Good speed at first. At second base, first pitch.
Dang.
Is high for ball 1. Jace Ryan making this exciting and very interesting.
Yeah, if the bases get loaded, Bob.
And the next pitch in is swung on and miss for strike 1. We said back in the 30s and 40s, this may be time for hardball.
Oh yeah, I just read back and see if they can hit it.
Quit the off-speed stuff.
Yeah, just
pound the mid.
Yeah, pound the mid.
1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. Sort of foul back here. And I think that's what the strategy is now.
They're down to their final strike.
Final strike. Runners at first and second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's your count. And the 1-2 pitch from Jace Ryan on the way is back here to the, and the runners will advance, and I still don't understand that strategy.
Well, it just got really interesting because, you know, if
we see one score at 7-5 with the time run coming late.
Yeah.
Early in the count to Fry is 2 balls and 2 strikes, and that eliminates the force plays at anywhere. And the next pitch is looped foul over by the first base dugout.
But it's also an example of how this game can change very quickly.
Yes, exactly. Count still 2-2 to Ian Fry. There's Ryan looking in, getting his sign, and the 2-2 pitch on the way is outside for ball 3. Count 4 now. Carlisle County battling here.
They are.
We're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. Caldwell leading 7-3. And the pitch on the way from Jace Ryan is lined into center field, a base hit. 1 run's going to score, and the second run will not stop at third. So a base hit for Ian Fry here, getting an RBI. Gabe East coming in quickly to cut that ball off and get it back in.
We got a potential tying run to the plate here, Bob.
Yes. Coach Salins to the mound. I'm not sure if we're going to make a pitching change.
Want to take a break during this change?
Yes, while we're, I'm not sure who's coming in. I guess,
let's take a break by that because they'll have to warm up. Okay, it's 9:30, and boy, we've got a 7-4 game here, and we'll be back. You're listening to Tiger Baseball here on your hometown radio station, WPKY, The Tiger.
You're the extra busy regular person who has to make dinner for a family of 4. You can shirk that responsibility because my extra crispy $20 fill-up from KFC contains 8 pieces of freshly double-breaded extra crispy chicken, 4 biscuits, 2 orders of mashed potatoes, and a side of coleslaw, which is $20. That'll feed them. KFC, it's extra crispy good. Pricing and participation in tax and substitutions extra.
Have you been a victim of debit or credit card fraud? Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
This is Jeff Russo, attorney at law. Gloria, Morgan, and I want to first thank our families, friends, and clients for your continued support of our business. Warmer weather is here, and many of you will be making improvements around your home. If you're planning on taking out a home equity loan or line of credit to fund your project, tell your lender you'd like to use our office to handle the title examination and other services required for the transaction. Our competitive pricing and quick turnaround time will make the process even easier for you. We're located at 100 East Court Square in downtown Princeton. Give us a call today at 365-2763.
This is an advertisement.
And we're back here at the ballpark. Coming in the pitch for Caldwell County is Bryce Thomas, who had been catching. Coming into the game now to replace him is Easton Thompson. And Jace Ryan Felker will go back to third base, and John Davis has been removed from the game. Make room for these replacements. Runners at first and third here, 2 outs. Catcher Thompson giving signals, defensive signals. 2 outs here. Into the box is Truman Davis, who is pumped to the second baseman, reached on an error and popped out to the first baseman. but been getting the bat on the ball.
He has,
and
man.
The first pitch from Bryce is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, Davis was up there taking a cut.
And the tying run is at the plate.
It certainly is. Didn't think we'd say that tonight.
And the 0-1 pitch from Bryce is in there on the corner for a call, strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. And please, if I could hear my wish, do not throw a curveball.
No, I think
One more strike.
we went from a no-hitter to the tying run coming to the plate.
Yes. Let's get this thing over with.
Yeah. I figured we'd go to almost 10.
No balls and 2 strike pitch about to be made, and it's on the way. It's low. And I granted my wish. That was not a off-speed pitch.
I think you ought to just do another one. See what
Exactly. And the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch is on the way. High for ball 2.
Davis did a good job holding up on that one.
Getting testy here.
It is. It's going to be
2-2 the count to Freeman Davis, and the pitch from Bryce Thomas on the way is low for ball 3.
We got a full count here, Bob.
And the runner at first will be off with the pitch, which will help on an extra base hit, possibly scoring him. We're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runs in here for Carlisle County at the top of the 7th. Now trail 7-4. Throw to first, not in time. And Thomas stepping out of the box now Davis out of the box now back in. Bryce has the sign from the stretch, and the pitch is ball 4 low.
Wow. Well, this is what you want in a sectional game, Bob. This is exactly what you want. It's entertaining. It's suspenseful.
And my view here, I thought the ball was low. And the bases now are loaded with Comets. And the go-ahead run now is at the plate in the form of Davin McGee.
Yeah.
So kind of a turn of events here. Bases loaded. Infielders are back for the Tigers, but Bryce probably will operate out of the stretch, and the first pitch on the way is low for ball 1.
Well, if you're going to come out and see a good baseball game, this was your night.
And the 1-0 pitch on the way is on the inside corner for a call, strike 1.
That was an excellent pitch.
Yes. McGee, the 8th man to bat here in the inning for Carlisle County. The next pitch from Bryce is upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. And right now it's basically all hard ball.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
The next pitch in is inside for ball 3. Carlisle County still with a 3-run lead here, but
I mean, Bob really just got to throw strikes.
And there's a bounding ball over the first is in time for the out, and Carlisle County is just saying,
in case I don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
And the teams go across the field to congratulate each other. Good ball game here, and for the
that's a great ball game.
Comets here in the top of the 7th, they get 2 runs on their second hit of the night. They leave the bases loaded, and your final score here is Caldwell County 7 and Carlisle County 4. Teams shaking hands with each other, and looks under control. And
yeah, I think looks like it's pretty calm through the line.
Yes,
Everybody good sportsmanship all around.
Yes.
And going back to Lexington.
It was a barn burner, yes. The Tigers have punched their ticket tonight to Lexington. And again, what a thrilling game. That's some lot of nerves coming down the stretch here.
Yeah, it's one of the better games I think we've had all year, and really because what was at stake. But then you had Shane throwing a no-hitter. Most of until it was broken up, late, and then all of a sudden you look up and you got a potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Exactly, and Bryce came in and got the only out he needed to get was the final out. And but it was thrilling there for a second. We'll look at our stats, and Ty, if you'll go back, give us a couple three.
We'll come back.
Yes.
All right, we'll be back. You listen to your hometown radio station, WPKY. The Carlisle County Tigers have punched their ticket to Lexington next weekend by winning 7-4 over the Carlisle County Comets. We'll be back on WPKY The Tiger.
What's up?
Here at Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Hi, this is Pam Havelock, and we are excited. Spring is finally here. We love our teachers. To show how much we appreciate teachers, both current and retired, we are giving a 15% discount store-wide. Clearance items excluded. Did someone say it's time for spring cleaning? I hear you. At Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, we are just doing that. We have marked down approximately 50 items in the store. It's a great time to shop at Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located at 235 North Field, to the bowling alley in Princeton. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, everything should be.
At Morgan's Funeral Home, we offer safe and secure funeral planning. At Morgan's Funeral Home, we're staffed with experienced funeral planners who know and understand the different methods of pre-funding final arrangements. We can help you design a plan that fits your individual needs and suits your wishes and beliefs. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years.
Okay. And we're back here at the ballpark going over and looking at the offensive stats for the Tigers. Tigers tonight scored their 7 runs on 11 base hits, whereas Carlisle County only had 2 base hits. Hits tonight, Noah Brown had 2 hits, gave East 1 hit. 2 hits from Jace Ryan Felker, 2 hits from Dylan Gray, 2 hits from Bryce Thomas, 1 hit from Oliver Parker, and 1 hit from Ty Ramey. RBIs by Jace Ryan, he had 1 RBI tonight, 1 RBI by Dylan Gray, 1 RBI by Shane Burns, and 2 RBIs by Bryce Thomas, and 1 RBI by Ty Ramey. The other run scoring on errors and things of that nature. So a good win for the Tigers here, kind of using the whole pitching staff, you might say, with Shane getting the start, Shane going 5 2/3 inning, and gives up 2 runs, and but none of them are earned. Errors behind him led to those 2 runs. Strikes out 12 tonight and issues 3 walks. And Jace Ryan Felker came on in relief, and Bryce Thomas.
I've got that for you, Seth.
And Bryce Thomas gets the save here for the Tigers. Jace Ryan gets the hold. Bryce gets the save here as the lead run was at the plate here when this game ended, as the Carlisle County hitter bounced out to the second baseman, Dylan Gray, and Dylan over to first in time for the out to retire the side and give Caldwell County the victory. Corbin Hayden tonight for Carlisle County takes the loss, and Caldwell County off to the state tournament, the All-A State Tournament in Lexington next weekend. We'll be up there, and also we'll be in Owensboro Sunday if the Lady Tigers can get advance, and we think they can, into Sunday's action. So
yeah, we will not carry any of the pool play tomorrow, but if they advance to Sunday, the plan is to go up, and Bob and I will do just a video stream only. It'll only be online. You'll have to go to WPKYonline.com and watch the video stream.
Okay, and I'll let you take care of the technical details there.
So it will not be over the air.
Okay. So no radio then?
No radio.
Okay.
It will be just a live video stream over WPKYonline.com.
So you'll have to, if you like to listen to the radio and to the broadcast, you have to find somebody with a computer and hang out with them.
Yes, that's right.
So that's going to do it tonight here from the VFW ballpark here in Princeton. A thrilling win, as it turns out to be, for the Tigers over the Carlisle County Comets. The Tigers winning in regulation 7-4.